Test. Sweet. We're live. We are live. Wait till everybody gets in here. War Thunder's early. Welcome, War Thunder. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good start of your week, given that it's Monday. Work was a little busy for me this Monday. Hopefully tomorrow calms down just a little bit. How was your guys' Monday? What's up, says War Thunder. Well, you know, this might be coming as a surprise to some people out there on this GGBL channel. You know, for whatever reason, whenever I post like community tab updates, whenever you like get a link involved, or whenever you get like a photo or a thumbnail or even a video you're trying to share, it just doesn't reach people. I don't know what that's all about, because I tried it over there on my main channel for GG9 and it just didn't want to go. So no idea. So it might come as a surprise. People might not even know what this is, the Golden Globe Classic. So I believe that everybody in the Discord should probably be showing up here soon. I did say 9 o'clock, so we'll see here. All right, so for those of you guys who are going to be watching this on the replay, what the heck is the Golden Globe Classic? Well, it is basically the World Baseball Classic, but GGBL style. So that's what we got going on here tonight. It's going to be the next 3 nights. We're going to have 6 games. And we have North America, Pacifica, Europe, and Latin America teams. Those are who's going to be playing in this GGC is what we're calling it. The GGC, the Golden Globe Classic. I'll do a couple of roster rundowns for you guys, and then we'll just talk real quick about kind of what we have in store for these live streams, kind of how it's all going to set up, and so on and so forth. So it might bore you guys for a little while, but hang in there, because we do have some contests that we're going to be having here tonight. We've got 2 games tonight. We've got North America against Pacifica, Europe against Latin America. So that's who we got. Those are the 4 teams that we have. Now, I did want to share with you guys the reason why we've only got 4 teams. Basically, I didn't have a lot of time to get this thing done, and I wasn't going to be like searching across the GGBL for teams specifically from Italy, or a player specifically from Italy, or players specifically from Romania, or something, whatever. Netherlands. We're not there yet. As far as a league, we're not quite there yet. So if you're making custom prospects and you want to maybe expand the GGC for future seasons, that would be kind of a good way to go about it. Get guys from Norway, get guys from more players from Italy, more players from Mexico. That way, excuse me. That way, each country can have a team, and then maybe we can expand on the GGC. So, hey, we got Christian Gamers in the house. I know that logo. Make sure you guys are leaving a like though before you leave. If you're taking off here. Or if you're staying, just make sure you're leaving a like. It really helps us out here on the channel. So let's do a little roster reveal real quick. We'll start with the odds-on favorites to win the entire thing. It's the North American team. So what we did is we actually went through and we found 26 players across the GGBL that would fit with the North Americans. So you can see the jerseys here with Ricky Hopperman as our model. It was really tough because, hey, Canada's red and white, USA is red, white, and blue, Mexico is red, white, and green. So I had to find a way to like implement every single country's colors in there, and you can't just do red and white. We all share red and white. Canada, Mexico, and the United States, we all share red and white, but then they just look like Canada. We can't give the Canadians all the credit in the world. So I had to get some green in there for Mexico. Got to get the blue in there for the United States. And, of course, the red for Canada. But yeah, so that's the uniforms there for the North American team. So what we did was, me and Portugal, actually, I wish that more admins had gotten involved, but basically what we did was we scanned and we scoured through 26 players and decided on who was going to be representing the North American team. So we got James Monroe here from Richmond. We got Chris Peterson. So this team is stacked. You got the two-way player John Choi from Columbus. Luke Nettles is from North Carolina, actually the Carolina Blue Sox. Cheltenham, we know him from Las Vegas. We got Satchel Michaels, the two-way star from Colorado. He's a recent GGBL champion. Got Rico Ramos Jr. from the Phoenix Firebirds. Frankie Freeman from San Antonio Bandits. Jared Cherry, who has recently signed with the Los Angeles Knights, and Reagan Landish out there for the New York Pizzazz. Relievers, we don't have any. It's just mostly the guys like Frankie Freeman and Landish. They'll probably be the relievers. Closers, we do have Killian Graham out from Iowa. Nacho Molina, Jake Taylor. You guys know these guys by heart by now, I'm assuming. KAJ is coming back around. He's a 90 overall now. Han Berger from OKC. Tom Cloutier, Braden Leroy, Josh Adams as an 85. He's progressing pretty nicely. And then you got Hoberman. We got Pinkard in the house. DJ Taylor, Will Till. Will Till, I don't know if he's going to play too much. Honestly, I want to get him in there because he's a 94, but I don't really know where we're going to fit him in too much. Pinkard's going to mostly be in the outfield, I would think. But then you got D. Will, Darius Wilson. We don't need this guy out here. Let's move him to the single A's. And actually needs to get off the 40-man as well. Anyway, all right. Outfielders, Tyron Rex, Cash Fortuna, Aiden Oliver, and that's it. That's your North American team. So they are the odds-on favorites to win the whole dang thing. Second odds-on favorites would be the Latin America team. So Latin America is actually, we're considering what, I mean, Janelle Rivera's from Puerto Rico. Technically, he could play for the U.S., for North America. But we wanted to focus on, like, the Caribbean islands and just, you know, South America as well, like Venezuela and Colombia and all that. If you're from there, if you're outside of the continental U.S., outside of a territory like Alaska or Hawaii, obviously, but not a territory, but a state, then we would consider you Latin America. So we got Janelle in the house. Let's go starting pitching here. We got Janelle, Humberto Feliz from San Antonio. We got Elliot Cora, Burgos, Villafuerte from the Wisconsin Maples, Vinny Chacin. I don't remember where Chacin's from, but I think he's from Chicago, actually. Salvatore Pineda from Miami. Andreas Portillo, Houston. Pacheco, Wisconsin. Rush from L.A. Pimentel from the, that's a custom player, by the way, from the Miami Moonshots. Neo Zamora fits perfectly with that Jamaican glove, green and yellow. He's from the Blue Sox. CC Chavez, Rubio Moya, Cornelius Kane, George Ariano from L.A., Julian Reyes, Matt Campos from San Antonio, good player. Neptune St. Clair, recent GGBL champion. Nelson De La Cruz, Xavier Hawkins, David G., Ezra Cavedo, George Cruz, Bendito Ramriez, Alex Humberto, and that rounds it out there for the Latin American team. So they're going to be tough. They will be a tough team. Next up, probably in the power rankings, I have the Europe team. Luigi Mazza leading the way for those guys. You got Devin McDreamy. He is from Great Britain, so it makes sense that he's coming on over here. Now we have a stretch of Ledermans, guys. We have Elior Lederman. You'll notice him here in a minute. We've also got Shevchuk in the house. Franz Kapatic. Richie Castaneda's from Australia. He actually should have been pushed over to the Pacifica team, so I have to make that change. Actually, I think it might have been a double upload here. Let's look at the Pacifica team. Is he on there? He is not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to shift Strasburg over there. So we're going to actually do that right now. Actually, sidetracked. Sidetracked player movement. We're going to make a little trade here. Team Europe. Where is he? Castaneda for Strasburg. There we go. Accept your roster change. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's get back over here to Europe. Okay. Strongman. Strasburg's there. Is that fine? You got 26 men here. Let's see. We got Tupman. We got Zanetti. That's my dude, by the way. Lorenzo Zanetti. He's an international prospect coming over this season. You got Ragnar Lothbrok. We'll see if Strasburg needs to be even on this team, but we'll find out. Ijaz Piasfiu from Hungary. Got Gunnar Skarsgård. Keith Stevens, closer out there for the Vancouver Mighty Beavers. Freddie Altoro is a rookie for the Wisconsin Maples, so he's making literally his professional debut in the GGC. That's pretty crazy to think about. Lolo Wimpton, the backup catcher for the Michigan Mallards. You got Alexander King, Hans Brolo, decent first baseman group. Mario Mazza is the third best second baseman behind Daniel Lederman and Sebastian Salvatore. Wow, that's crazy. Mikey Porter from the Kansas City Monarchs. Sorry, had a blank there. Luigi Mazza, the best player on the team. Ethan Lederman, another Lederman. No left fielders, but we have Liad and Drago, both going to be splitting time out there. 81 and 72 overall, so that's kind of their weak point, I think. And then Giuseppe Ferrari and Simeon Karev. So it looks like we're missing one player from Europe because Strasburg is making up that 26th man spot. I'm missing one player, but it is okay because Strasburg's not going to play. I got to figure this out. We got Lothbrok's up, we've got Zanetti's up, and that's pretty much it. So, interesting. Well, we need to go reveal Pacifica now. So let's take a look at those guys. All right, so the Pacifica team. Basically, this is Indo-Pacific. Every country that's on the Pacific Ocean is at play here. Okay, Indonesia, I think like Laos is out there. So, you know, I'd have to look that up. Is Laos considered? Laos. Where's Laos at? Yeah, Laos is way out there. Thailand, the Philippines, Japan, Singapore, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia, that kind of thing. You get it. South Korea would even be included. But so the first top two pitchers are Joey Warren and Richie Castaneda. Those guys two from Australia, plus Dustin McClendon. So they're going to bring a little bit more heat than what looks like to be Henry Fukumori and Toru Kumamoto, Sean Nakamura, Kazuhito Suzuki, Akito Nakajima. Bullpen here. They are perhaps the weakest team across the GGC. Also have a newcomer here from Michigan Mallards, the catcher, Jahao Ipman. Probably the best contact hitter outside of Simeon Karev out there from Europe. We don't have a lot of guys that have that 99 contact, high level contact hitter here for Ipman. Probably the best contact hitter on the team, if I'm being quite honest with you. But actually, no, I take that back because Goro Kobayashi right here, best contact hitter on the team, 98-92. Forgot about good old Goro Kobayashi. But let's take a look at the other players here. Parveen Mira, Kosuke Fong, making up the catching crew. You got Kevin Stoitz, big power hitter from the Phoenix Firebirds. Yoma Kitkat, rookie. He's also making his professional debut for the GGBL here in this tournament style. I got David Bayek, William Koo, Xander Pollock there for Philadelphia. Sorry, that was GGBL 21. Philadelphia's Koo, Pollock is Atlanta, David Bayek is Los Angeles. No real true third baseman on the team, but Imasa's apparently on the waivers. It's a CPU thing, don't blame me. Seiko, we know him. Joshua Tora, Omar Novoa, he's Australia. There's Goro, and then Dominic Ko and Yuki Okada. There we go. We need to get him to the major league level. And that is 39. We got one AA guy on the 40-man, so we need to take care of that. Move 40-man, and we should be set. 28. Actually, no, we're not. We are one short on the 40-man. What do we got here? Lineups. Make sure we're looking good here. Yep. Okay, cool. So there's your team reveal. Sorry that took a little longer here, but let's see what the comments are saying here. I mean, Laos is landlocked. Love the unis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I got the charts as Kook. I got playoff odds. Dig the green accent. Oh, the green accent colors. Right. Yep. He's from Australia as well. Who is Kook? Port. Haven't played this game in months. I'm a geography nerd. You should make NHL content. This is the GGBL channel, sir. This is the GGBL channel. But yes, go Islanders. Go Isles. Kook is actually a Rangers fan, so I don't know if he likes the Islanders. But okay, guys, so we are ready to go. We're ready to go. We got the roster reveal. First game on tap will be the North American team against the Pacifica team, and as a rule, I'm going to limit the amount of innings that the starting pitcher can have. So sometimes when you get the bullpen going and it's CPU versus CPU, sometimes when you get the bullpen going, the CPU will take the guy out, or the bullpen guys they're getting warmed up, they'll take them out. So I got to watch it, got to monitor it. So if I do pause the screen, I get in there and tweak stuff around, then kind of hang with me there. But basically, Peterson and Warren are only going to go 3 innings, and then it's got to go to the next guy. So that's going to be the pitch limit, the innings limit for this little mini series that we got going on here. So every game, championship game, same thing, 3 innings. You got to pick somebody else to go 4, 5, and 6. They could get knocked out earlier. That's just kind of the way that it's going to go, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get it. Let's get it in. I do want to share with you before we get started here, I do want to share you something here through my OBS. We have a little spreadsheet here for the GGC, and here's your schedule. Okay, here's our schedule. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. Here's your schedule. So today's Monday, 122. We've got North America Pacifica. This will be played at Regal Stadium, which is the LA Knights Stadium. Europe and Latin America, same thing here with Regal Stadium. Tomorrow night at 9, we're going to get North America against Europe at a Mexico-based stadium. They'll be playing in Mexico. Pacifica against Latin America in Mexico. And then for the final game, we're going to be going here to a stadium that, when I looked this up, I was in love with it. It's called Tokyo Black Springs. Hi, Port. Tokyo Black Springs. If you need to search for this because it's really cool looking, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But if you want a little sneak peek, go to the stadium vault and go get that stadium because it's really cool looking. Love how that thing looks. So, but yeah, so we tried to make it as realistic as possible. Game 1s are going to be hosted here. Then there's travel to Mexico. Then there's travel here to Tokyo for game 3s. So each team's going to play each other once. So someone's going to be 2-1. Someone might be 0-3. Somebody might be 3-0. And then once we determine who first and second place is, those two teams are going to face off in the championship game, where we have yet to decide what stadium that's going to be at. So we might even put that up to a community vote as well. But one last thing before we get going. I believe that most of you guys are inside of my Discord. But if you're not, I did have you guys post in the Discord a ranking list. So if you guys are not afraid of getting doxxed here, let me go back to my screen share real quick. And I titled this Community Predictions. So if you get, let's say Portugal right here, he thinks that North America is going to win the whole thing, and they're going to play Latin America in the championship game. So that's the 1-2 teams. Then you got your 3rd place and your 4th place team, right? So I had everybody do this, and the structure here is that if you get the 1st place team correct, that's 400 channel points. If you get the 2nd team place correct, it's 200, 100, and then 50. So you could get the first place team wrong, but you could get the third place team correct, and you'd still come out of this thing with some channel points. So if you have not done this yet, if you have not ranked the teams, if you want to play in it, you want to play in the contest, post it here in the live chat. If you've posted already here in the Discord, then I already have your entry. I've already posted it here inside the spreadsheet. But if you want to play and you're interested in getting some channel points, then go ahead and post that here in the live chat. And Portugal will end up my moderator here. He's gonna put you guys right here. So whoever's here watching that wants to play and get some channel points involved, then there you go. So anyway, one last thing. Channel points. Okay, this is where I keep track of all of your channel points. You can see Portugal has 1,700 channel points. Dalton Jett is 790. We have some people with 10. Okay, we have some people that don't play in channel point stuff anymore. Who else is in here? Chinbeard has 2,400 channel points. That's a lot. Okay, I'm pretty gracious about channel points and handing those out. But we have a lot of people with channel points, but they've kind of fallen off a little bit, So what I'm going to do, and then you see me in there, I have 50. Okay, so I've earned some channel points too because I play in contests that I don't know the answers to, right? So I'd like to get involved into this as well because I have players too. I've got players in the GGBL as well. So what we're gonna do here, a little fun game. Okay, I'm going to give you guys this link to the channel points. So if you're in here, let's say Stick Magic is in here or Jordan Price is in here, and you want to know how many channel points you have, you can scroll here and you can find yourself, and then you're going to know how many points you have. The reason why I reveal that is inside the stream tonight. There we go. I linked it for you guys in the chat. Inside the stream tonight, I'm going to have a little game for you, okay? So let's say, in the game tonight, let's say I'm going to come up with a proposition. Chris Peterson, 3 innings pitched. No, let's not do that. Strikeout totals. Chris Peterson, 5 strikeouts or less, right? If you think he's going to go over, I'm going to be wrong, right? That'll be the bet, okay? I'm betting that he's going to have 5 strikeouts or less. If you think I'm wrong, you want to put your channel points up for bet. We're going to have some live betting. If you say okay, I'll bet that goalie. I'll bet 50 of my channel points, of my 2,400 channel points. Chinbeard's got 2,400 points. He's yeah, I'll bet 50 on that. If Peterson has more than 5 strikeouts, then Chinbeard wins the bet. He wins 100. He wins his 50 back and then 2 times as much, right? He gets 100 channel points. If he's wrong and I'm right, then I get 100. Okay? So I'm going to come up with the bets, and then we're going to have these little side games or in-game contests for your channel points. So you're basically going to need your channel points balance sheet open somewhere. I don't know if you're watching on a desktop or something, but you're going to need that somewhere to know how many points that you have. Okay? If you got 1,000, I think you're good. Okay? So we'll keep track of that. We'll keep track if you've won or if you've lost your bets and so on and so forth. So, all right, let's get into the first game, man. After all of that, let's set it up. Let's get ready to go here. So, first game on tap will be at there it is. Now look at this. Look at that stadium. There's a little preview for you guys. Look at that stadium. Isn't it cool looking? Tokyo Black Stadium. That's sweet, dude. That's so cool. I love the aesthetics. Plus, look at this one for Latin America. Doesn't that scream Latin America Stadium right there? Very simple. Love it. I love that thing. So we're going to have some fun here with this thing. I'm really excited for it. So let's get into Regal Stadium. This is LA Knights Field. We're not going to do quick counts. We're going to do clear skies. Actually, let me make sure that the sliders are set correctly. Yep, we are good there. Gameplay, Hall of Fame, and nope, Hall of Fame. And we will apply those changes, and we're ready to go now. We're ready to go. Lineups against lefties. Make sure everybody in here is playing. Seiko apparently is not playing against lefties. Who's playing shortstop? Daisuke Imasa. He's on waivers, so I don't want to mess with that. So let's just put him down here. All right, that should be fine. And North America against a lefty. Against a lefty. We are good to go. Okay. All right, let's go. Let us go. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Yes, thank you, Port. Thank you, Christian Gamer, for answering that question for channel points. It's a different concept, you know. Not a lot of channels utilize something like that. So I get that it might be a little confusing, but you know, I don't like it when the game, especially in the show, it doesn't progress your players fast enough. So I like to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best opportunity that you have to get your guys better. You know, otherwise you're just down in the minor leagues and your guy doesn't improve enough. You know, hate that. Okay, man, let's get it underway, man. I'm excited for this thing. Let's go. We've got North America against Pacifica, and you know, a lot of people just don't believe in Pacifica, and I would be one of those guys. I think their roster is just a little bit too weak. A little bit too weak. Offense seems like it can play, you know, but as far as a pitching matchup goes, I think they're going to get schooled. I mean, look at that offense. You got Stoitz, you got Goro Kobayashi. This is going to be a little tough for any team that has to face these guys. But whenever you have Chris Peterson on the mound, or like James Monroe or Rico Ramos, like, you should be okay. But this team is definitely going to need a big performance here out of their ace, Joey Warren from Australia. 6'5", he's a big dude, lanky guy. They're going to need all the help they can get from him. So let's get it underway, man. We got North America against Pacifica. Let's do it. First pitch is a two-seam fastball. Thing with Joey Warren is he's probably not going to hit upwards of like 96. He's not that Randy Johnson type. Like his secondary pitches are a little bit on the slower end. It's fastball here. Again, two-seamer. You can get up to about mid-90s level, but on occasion. What's up, Polk? Oh, little bunt. Perfect bunt. Third baseman, Ipman with the throw. Oh, baby. This guy's a catcher. This guy's a catcher. He's a rookie. The rookie was tested right there. Tyron Rex. GGBL, one of the top 2. Not even top 5. Top 2 base stealers across the GGBL. He's fast. One of the fastest guys. Just laid down a bunt. And the big man, Ipman, the rookie, making a beautiful play, a barehanded play. That's tough. That's a tough play to make. So the reason for no quick counts in this War Thunder is that the slider set plays perfectly for no quick counts. So we're going full action here. Going full action. Chucky Pinker base hit. This guy's just a pro hitter, man. He is a pro hitter. Should turn out to be a good game. I did a test last night with the new slider set here, and shout out to SimGod Apocalypse in the Discord. He does a lot of Reddit posts and stuff too, so he's a contributor over there, and you know he's big on simulation style CPU versus CPU sliders, and you know he tweaks it a lot. So I trust him. I've used his slider sets for quite a while. And he had a little update here, too. Nice knuckle curve right there by Mr. Joey Warren, striking out the 3-hitter, Tom Cloutier. That's going to leave up the power-hitting second baseman for the Cyclones, Braden Leroy. Good fastball right there, 90 miles an hour. Got a little movement on there. Just fooled him just a little bit. Couldn't pull the trigger. But yeah, I did a little test, and I loved the way that it played. So I was like, you know what? If he says that quick counts kind of ruin it a little bit, then I'm not going to use him. We're just going to go all in. We're only doing 2 games anyway, you know? You can do a little 2-hour stream. It's all right. That'll be the end of the first inning. Joey Warren shuts down a tough North American team. First top 4 hitters, very tough. But he's able to do it. Remember, he can only go 3. So I think by the second inning, I'm going to get some relievers going so that they're warm and they're ready. But Chris Peterson, obviously, going to be a very, very tough test for this Pacifica roster. Leading off is Goro Kobayashi from the Seattle Emeralds. First season as a pro last year, Goro hit over 300. He was one of the top hitters across the GGBL. But in gameplay, you attack him inside, and he has a very, very tough go of it. Look at Berger with the, whoa, the big man. He can move, man. Every time that Berger gets those wheels going, I'm surprised. But geez, oh Pete, dude, that little pop-up right there, I don't know what that Goro was swinging at. But that's an easy out, number 1. As a leadoff guy, you got to be a little bit smarter. A little bit smarter there. Next batter up is William Koo. I believe this was the second baseman. Yes, I'm thinking of Dominic Coe. But we got William Koo, second baseman for the Philadelphia Flight. Rocking the no batting gloves. In that wide open stance. Peterson with the 2-1 pitch here. Only got 5 pitches in the inning here, but that is a base hit. 1-out double. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but Tyron Rex, good fielder. He'll get it back in here. That is a double for sure. And Team Pacifica answering the Chucky Pinkard double with a double of their own. But lefty on lefty, you kind of like this matchup here. Joe Show against Peterson. Peterson obviously here with the advantage. Joe Show just missing that 99. Question being, is he going to challenge him here again? 0-1 pitch. Upcoming. Peterson delivers. Oh, nice pitch there. 12-6 curve. That's a tough one, man. You get 99 in on the hands, and then you get that little wrinkle to the motion. You can't pull the trigger. You just can't commit to it. So good idea there from Peterson. We'll see what he dials up here. 0-2 pitch. That is a ball low. Tried the 12-6 again. Didn't work. Glaumung's in the house. What's up, man? He should not move that fast, says Lucas. He's got some speed, man. He can play some football. He's like an old lineman out there. Does Berger. 2-2. Oh, what a pitch. The slider. Wow, dude, that's tough. We going to get like a little StatCast thing on there? Look, he can't pull the trigger. He's toying with him now. He's starting to feel it a little bit. But now you get the huge power hitter here, Kevin Stoitz from the Phoenix Firebirds. Ground ball, hot shot. Tom Cloutier will make the throw, make the play, and the Pacifica little mini threat is Dunzos. So now, number 5, hitter Ricky Hoberman, the team captain of the North American squad here, facing off against Joey Warren. We'll see if the youngster Joey Warren has got what it takes against the ever-patient, ever-professional hitter, Ricky Hoberman. Here's the 1-0. Little ground ball, tap there to William Koo. He'll make the play, and Hoberman grounds out off the sinker pitch. So we fooled him. Youngster got him there. I think now's about the time that we will take control here and get somebody up in the bullpen. I think we're just going to go with the best overall at this point here. This is Toru Kumamoto. And we'll also get a lefty up there as well as Nakajima. Kumamoto and Nakajima. There we go. That way they'll be ready after the third, or like let's say that Joey Warren gets into a little trouble here. Gets that pitch count up there a little bit. we'll keep an eye on it. Just make sure the CPU doesn't remove those guys. DJ Taylor, one of the bigger hitters, not only just in size, but in production. For the Washington Swamp Monsters, I believe he had over 100 ribbies last season. Him and his cousin, Jake Taylor. They both play for the Swamp Monsters. Warren's got him here, down 2-1. Foul ball. Heads up out there. This is like Prince Fielder from the other side. 2-2. Got him. Two-seamer. Joey Warren is pitching great. 2 Ks. Looking to get the final batter here. Jake Taylor trying to shut this North American offense down. There's a little looping fly ball out there to right field. Looks like Coe has got it. That is Dominic Coe. Inning is over. Joey Warren shutting these guys down through 2. Do we have a little upset in the making here? Parveen Mira, one of the more goofy-looking players across the league. He's got the double flapped helmet. His batting stance is a little, you know, a little scrunched in. But he's a good hitter. He's a good hitter. Parveen Mira from Michigan. He was since traded to New Orleans in the Luigi Mazza trade last season, trying to help the Mallards push to a postseason run. But now Mira finds himself in the middle of a rebuild there for the swing. Another 12-6 curve that just, you can't touch it. Can't touch it.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 7.
But it'll be interesting to see what Mira does now that he's he's not seen as just another guy like he was in Michigan. He's highly considered as one of the leaders, one of the veteran guys for the New Orleans team. This is a fun matchup right here too. We got Seiko Ichiman against Chris Peterson. He's got a 2-0. Very patient hitter is Seiko, but he got the fastball, tried to do something with it. 100 miles an hour. Very tough, very, very tough. Little pop-up there. And then, now we see the debut of Yoma Kit Kat. The pink gloves for family member. Breast cancer awareness. Big, huge hitter right there. But he is coming as a rookie. Just like Jihao Ipman, the third baseman, catcher. This guy's playing for the Minnesota Jacks. He was drafted last year. But now the veteran here, 99 overall, Chris Peterson's got the youngster 0-2. Good patience shown right there. Good intelligence. But this dude has all the size. He's got all the power, the contact in the making to be a really, really good player. Good hitter for the league. The question is he's got to work on that defense. If he's going to be an everyday first baseman. He's got the size to do it, but right now he's more so of a DH. And if you're the Jacks, you just need a lot of offense. You need as much offense as you can get, and that 12-6 curve is going to nip that outside and low corner, and that's so tough. Extremely, extremely tough. But Peterson wins the battle.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman.
And we'll see if these guys are still in the bullpen, and they are. Sweet. So the CPU didn't do anything goofy here. Oh shoot! Oh crap! Step out, step out. There we go. Wow, I timed that perfectly. I timed that perfectly. All right, who are we gonna put in there? I think we're gonna get Satchel warmed up, and we will go ahead and do Cheltenham as well. Get a little lefty righty action in here. There we go. We'll do Cheltenham. We'll do Satchel. Try to shut these guys down. So, hey, these guys, if they do come in, they can only go 3 innings. Every pitcher that makes an appearance can only go 3 innings. That's our rule. So this is Joey Warren's last inning. See if North America can tag him. Otherwise, it's got to go to the bullpen, and We'll see if North America can actually come through that way. Warren's got Hamburger, 1-2. Little off speed. Little fork ball. I think he was trying to send him a message. Little fork. Oh, deep drive. Not enough, though. Guerrero's got it. First out of the inning. Still about that 50%, man. 50% win expectation for both teams. Just nobody's really taking the bull by the horns here. What are you guys saying here in the comments? D-Will, close. Sounded to me as if he used Peterson as an example. Not sure. Not sure what you're talking about. Get a lot of messages here on Discord. What is happening? Why do you guys always talk to me when I'm live? Kidding. Oh, sequestral. What is this sequestral? Is this a betting? What are you doing? But made random ass predictions as I was in the parking lot. Oh my god. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay. Alright, cool. Just wanted to catch up. Jeez, oh Pete. Alright, D-Will. 2-2 pitch and wow. Where's that pitch? Low? Okay. Alright. I love that animation. Come on, D-Will. We've worked on your power. Worked on your power stroke all off season long, man. Joey Warren's got 3. Now it's the top of the order here, Tyron Rex. See if I can get a little 2-out rally here. Look at Joey Warren just dealing. He's dealing. What's he got? Little fork ball here again. 2-seamer. Look at Joey Warren, man, just painting. He's painting. He's been working the corners all day.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pacifica needed this, man. Just they've at least gotten through 3 unscathed. Now the question is when you get it to the bullpen, you know, is it going to blow up in their face a little bit? Well, there's the final out. So again, North America cannot come through, and we're going to the 4th. Actually, bottom of the 3rd, excuse me. Okay, so this is the last inning for Peterson, and we still have our bullpen guys going here. So, honestly, I think I'm going to pull Nakajima, and we're going to get Castaneda. Or McClendon. I think we'll go Castaneda. We'll warm up Castaneda. It's a close game. You know, you have the lefty on the mound, and he's doing pretty well. I don't want to get into a situation where like we put the worst reliever in the 4th inning. Let's have one of their starters be the bridge guy. You go 4, 5, 6, then you start getting involved with the true bullpen here, right? You get a low overall guy against this lineup, you know, you're playing with fire. Basically, you just hand North America the win. So I don't want to do that. Try to do what you would do if you're managing Pacifica. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
If North America's not gonna lay off the gas pedal, you know, they're putting in Satchel, they're putting in Cheltenham. Just kind of makes sense to me at that point. They got to be able to match that. All right, Peterson's got Ko, the number 8 hitter, up 3-1. You got to come back at him. A base hit. Oh no, Pacifica. Uh-oh. You got the top of the order coming up too. Dominic Ko, the base hit. It's gonna bring up the rookie, the youngster, Jahao Ipman. Remember, big-time contact hitter. He's got some decent power to his game. He's a big boy, but mostly coming over from China as a contact guy. Got a stolen base attempt here. He will be safe is the call. Jake Taylor just did not really get up too quick. Look at that. Pop time was 194. That's not very good. That's pretty slow. Pretty slow. He kind of took his time a little bit getting out of his stance. So a stolen base has Pacifica with an opportunity here to take the lead. He was a 0th round pick. He's a 0th round pick.
He's safe.
0th round. 1-1 pitch. Oh, Ipman. Good drive out there, but just ahead of it. Got ahead of the 12-6 curve. Now what does he do? Does he give it to you again, or does he rev you up on the fastball? A lot of things he can do here to attack you. But Ipman, a little looper out there to right field. Pinkard coming on, giving a chase. He does corral it, and there would be no advance. A really great throw. Really great throw. So what do you say here, Goro? You going to come through for your squad? What are you going to do here? Another big-time contact hitter. Another 12-6 on the outside corner. Man, this is ridiculous. This is just paint. Absolute paint. The 0-1. This is a base hit. Here to right. Is Pinkard going to come up with a good throw? He does. They won't advance. Another hit. Peterson is just letting these guys into it, man. What do we got going on, dude? We got an upset. We got an upset. Game number 1. Could it happen? Could it happen? Slider's going to miss really badly. Jake Taylor had to just save it from being a pass ball. Goro's got speed, so you can't forget him out. Can't forget about him out there at first base. But now Koo is up in the count 2-0, and he delivered a double here in the bottom of the first. 37 pitches for Peterson, and oh, we got a base hit into the gap. It should score. Goro Kobayashi from first base. The bounce off the wall. Rex has got to get this thing in quickly. Here comes the throw. Oh, from Darius Wilson. He doesn't throw it, and Goro scores. It is another double for William Koo, and Pacifica up 2-0 off of Peterson. I don't think that I'm wrong in saying this, but it seems like that whenever Chris Peterson has to clutch it up, he tends to blow up. I'll say it. We've seen it so many times in gameplay. Outside of Season 1, where they won the championship. I mean, maybe, if I'm remembering right, there were some games in that series against Richmond where Richmond came back off of Peterson once he started getting the third and fourth, like second time, third time through the batting order. There's something that it's something with Peterson. You got to watch out for this as we move forward in his career. Wow. So a 2-0 game, and Goro has yet to hit that off-speed pitch, but we'll see what Peterson tries to do here. He got him on a slider high and in last time. See what he draws up here with one down. You need a big strikeout here. Sinker pitch, just missed. But Peterson does lock it down there for the 4th strikeout. That is out number 2, but now you got the right-handed hitter, Kevin Stoytz. Uh-oh. Lefty on righty, big-time power hitter. Don't want to make a mistake to this guy. 100. Peterson's bringing it now. Dalton says, shake my head, Chris. He's disappointed. He's a disappointed father. Oh, little ground ball. D-Will's got this one. He'll take care of it. Easy throw. Easy money. But Pacifica with William Koo. Not a guy that we see a whole lot of because he plays for Philadelphia, but man, is he coming on strong here today. Whew. All right, so we have to now pull Joey Warren. He's got 3 innings under his belt. And we will make that call right now. We're going to go with Richie Castaneda, so we're going to put him in the game now. So Mr. 6'5", pretty similar size to Joey Warren. That's really why we're going with him, because he's, Joey Warren is, he had a great game. He shut out North America through the first 3 innings. So you like to think that, again, another left-handed pitcher of similar styles would be a good fit here versus going with a right-hander. But top 4th, we'll see if North America can get a little comeback going here. Thanks to the rules. 3 innings and your starter is done. Another foul ball. See if Castaneda can dial up an off-speed pitch here to Mr. Clutch, Chucky Pinkard. Again, foul ball, man. He's hanging in. He is hanging in. So, guys, I feel like a bet is going to come on here soon. I feel like a bet's going to come on. So we got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up here. 3, 4, 5 guys coming up here with 1 out. We got 1 down. So here's the situation, right? You got 3, 4, 5 with 1 out. Cloutier's 3. So theoretically, you just might get 3 and 4. You might just get Leroy and Cloutier, and that's it. So here's the bet. I am going to say that North America scores in this inning. I think they're going to score in this inning. Okay? I think they're going to score. If you agree with me, then, let me know. You might win. You'll win 50 points. You'll win 50 channel points. You got to bet 50 though. Got to bet 50 to win an extra 50. That's 100, right? It's ×2 multiplier. So I've got house money. I'm the dealer of channel points. I can't lose any channel points. I've got an infinite amount of channel points just sitting in my bank account. Okay. I'm like the IRS. I'm like the feds. I can just print money whenever I want. I can print channel points every time I want. So go back in the channel points sheet that I linked to you guys, and I'll do it again. I'll link it here one more time in case those of you that are new or that have just come in. So I say that they're going to score. Okay, that's my bet. If you agree with me, you win 50. I'm just telling you, it doesn't really matter what I think, but I'm telling you what I think is going to happen. Okay? I think they're going to score this round, this inning. If you say yes and you bet 50, then you win another 50, you win 100. Okay? If you bet 50 and lose, those channel points go to me. It goes back to the house. Okay? So whoever's wrong, if you guys are wrong, all your points come to me. Got it? All your points come back to me. So Portugal's going to keep track of this, but let's get those picks in. Let's get those guesses in. 50 channel points. So you have to have at least 50 to bet with. If you don't have 50, you're not going to... you could bet 10. You could bet 25. You could bet 5. You can bet whatever your balance is. You can't bet more than 50. Okay? You can't bet more than 50. 50 is the max. All right? Sound good? So I think they're going to score. Just telling you what I think is going to happen. They got the heart of the order coming up, but you guys can say yes. You can agree with me. You can say no. If you get it wrong, your points, whatever you bet, comes to me. All right? So let's get going. Let's get going. Rico, you cannot bet 100. You can only bet 50. You can only bet 50. Max is 50. You can bet 20. You can bet 15. You can bet 10, 11. Can't bet more than 50. 50 is the max. All right.
1-1.
So we're underway. Fourth under. Gold is he's acting like a gremlin.
1 ball.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Give me channel points. Oh, 1-2 pitch missed. Now, so what happens if I'm right? Well, then I win 50 channel points. I win 100 points. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not gonna, even though I have a guess, I'm not going to earn any points from that. The only way I'm going to earn points from this is if you guys, whoever gets it wrong, your points come to me. By the way, that's a beautiful pitch. Look at the sequence here. 93 low, 93 low, change up. Look, he just kept creeping inside, 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 then go out, slider in. It's a tough little sequence right there. All right, so Leroy is now down 0-1. Castaneda's got 2 quick outs here. 12 pitches in. Change up again. He's got a good pitch mix, man. Leroy is the home run champ. He won the home run derby last season. We need a big-time hit here out of Braden Leroy. North America needs you. 1-2. Ooh, slider. Tough pitch to lay off of. Barreling in. Looks like it's going to be a strike. Keeps on moving on your hands. Swung on and missed. And there you go. So they did not score. So, Port, I thank you because I know you're keeping track of this. But for those of you that said they did not score or they will not score, you guys have won your 50 back plus another 50. Therefore, 100. For those of you that said they are going to score and they got it wrong, you give me all your channel points. Meanwhile, we have a... Oh, shoot. Ah, dang it. I was so caught up in talking that Peterson's still in the game. Whoops. We broke a rule. We broke a rule and... Our boy, Parvi Mira, just delivered a knock. Crap. So what do we do now that I broke the rule? What do we do now? I think I'm going to say... let's do Cheltenham coming in. I'm going to save Satchel for, like, if we need his bat. Because if you put him in right now, he's not going to be able to hit. So let's do Cheltenham. Whoops. Pay attention, Goldie. You didn't pull him. Broke a rule and instant karma got the double. Think of a punishment, boys. Give back the channel points. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So at least we got we did a little test, okay? We did a little test. I lose the 50? No. 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 Okay, so there we go. So there's a little test. I'll give you guys back the points that you lost. So it was a test. If you got it right, cool. You won some points. If you got it wrong, you don't lose anything. Okay? Are we good? Yeah, everyone keeps their points. There you go. Everyone keeps their points. Pay attention, you a-hole. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll go from there. All right, so Cheltenham against Seiko. Satchel's still out there warming up. He's been warming up for like 2 innings. I'm just out here playing catch. Good pitch from Joe. Come on, Joseph. Looks like a slider grip. I don't know if that's a pitch you want to give to Seiko. Oh, he got him with the curveball. Seiko strikes out. Cheltenham is absolutely needed right here. He's got to come through. Dude, like, if it's 3-0, ugh. I don't know if North America is going to come back. Like, they've got the horses. They got the horses. They got the guys on offense, but you want to let this game blow up in your face. Like 4 runs. I mean, if we're here in the 6th inning or something, they're down by 4. You're starting to get into some dangerous territory. 2-0 pitcher to Kit Kat. He's now down 3-0 is Cheltenham. If you're a rookie, are you swinging on 3-0 if it's there? No, he's going to take a walk. Smart hitter. And now we got bases
Now back, right fielder, Dominic.
66% loaded. 2 of 3.
Nope, that's the ball.
Cheltenham struggling here with the control just a little bit. Joey, woohoo! Yeah, I got it. I got it, Pork. Thank you.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I was too busy talking.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Oh, good pitch. 97. 97, it was a ball, too. It's hard to keep up. Dude, Chelp, he's got to find the strike zone. He's got to find the zone. Full count. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Stressful pitch right here. You know, especially when the guy fouls it off like that. Like, you got to come back here in the strike zone again. 3-2. Another foul ball. Ko is making him work. Cheltenham on a full count. Got to deliver another strike here. Oh, he missed it, but he missed the zone. But it's going to help him out anyway. Ko offered at it, and it's a little pop-up, little infield fly. Now it's up to Jahau Ipman. See if the rookie come up with a clutch knock right here. 0-1. Foul ball. Yeah, 97. A lot of foul balls here. A lot of contact. Might be only a matter of time before they tee off on Mr. Joe. Another foul ball. I don't think he's had a strikeout in this inning. I don't believe. Hitman with the 0-2, takes it. Slider. Oof. Clutch pitch right here. 1-2. Another ball. Nice job by the rookie. He has shown that he can take a professional at bat. Hitman, ground ball. Hard hit. Do it again. Another foul ball here in Cheltenham. Don't want to miss here. Don't want to get this thing to 3-2. But now the foul ball. Look, I mean, it's not like he's throwing garbage up there. Like, he's got a 96 mile an hour. He can hit 97. 2-2. Missed again. Uh-oh. Runners will be on the move with a really good contact hitter. If the ball is put in play here, if this is a base hit, it's going to score a run, maybe 2. Got him. He went back at the 95, took a little bit more off. It got Ibman to strike out. Now we turn it over here to the top of the 5th. This is the 2nd inning now for Castaneda. And North America is still struggling here. They got 1 hit on the day. Only 1. 1 knock. This offense, 1 hit. Needless to say, they're a little bit rusty. Ipman with the dive. Looks like he might have a play. No, he just eats it. Holderman, hard hit ball, but that'll be hit number 2. Team captain on with a base knock. It's going to send up DJ Taylor. Next batter behind him would be Jake Taylor. So 2 hitters from the right-handed side against the lefty, Castaneda. We'll see if North America can get something moving here on the base pass. They got a lot of slow guys coming up, though. Jake, DJ, Ricky on first. Looking for some big-time power, but the cut fastball is going to freeze DJ. He can't get the bat off the shoulders. I mean, it's there. It's there, but that late break is what fooled him. Got 1 down to the top of the 5th. Jake Taylor can't pull the trigger. They're having a tough time with lefties, it looks like. Swung on and missed. Now they're just pressing. It's mental.
Side, ball 1.
It's a mental game now. 1-2. Oh, he got him. The slider high and outside. Ooh.
Now batting.
Castaneda, these left-handers, man. Joey Warren, Castaneda, look at the pitch. Look at it. It was just late on it. I mean, he could put a good swing on it, but he was just late. Could not time up the break. Where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? It's up to Berger, the big man, the big righty. He's a switch hitter.
That's a ball.
Hit from both sides. 1-0 pitches where Berger can thrive. 2-0.
Outside.
Castaneda's got to get in the zone here. So the question is what is he going to draw up? Slider again, low and away. What's he going to do here? Fastball. Outside. Foul. Berger's got to time one up. They need a big-time double. There's a base hit. Oh, no. Line drive. What a play by Dominic Coe. So North America's little push here. They can't get it done. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still down 2-0. Ooh, this is getting to some dire, straits at this point. You go top 6, down 2. Like, you know, anything can happen. A big hit, anything can happen. But the way that this offense has been rolling, lack thereof, they are running out of outs. So bottom 5, Koo is up again. He's 2 for 2, got 2 doubles. And in this situation, it's tough because you do have Cheltenham out here. He's obviously one of your better pitchers. But I think Koo is just really good against lefties. You might have considered like pulling Cheltenham, getting Satchel out here. Right-handed pitcher against a right-handed hitter. We'll see if it pays off here. 2-1 here to Koo. Another curveball. I think Koo's just waiting on a fastball. Waiting on something he can drive. Another curveball. Got to protect. Two. Ooh, just missed. Just missed. We got full count. Ground ball to Cloutier. He's going to be credited with 2 outs in the inning. I think it's now time to start thinking about some relief options here. We've got Satchel still throwing. Oh, and they are actually okay. So they're putting in guys now. So they got Frankie Freeman going. They got Ramos going. So that's a CPU deal. We'll go back in here, see what they've got going. We've still got Nakajima and Kumamoto going. I think that's probably the best bet for them right now. Actually, they need a lefty coming up. Actually, they did that. They put in Nakajima. We're gonna put in this one. Nobu Wada. Look at the velo. 94 cutter, 95 four-seamer. I think that works. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Josho got around on that one. You gotta be careful here for Cheltenham. A slider, a little curveball, possibly. Nope, gonna come back with fastball. So there's Wada and Kumamoto. So Castaneda went 4 and 5. He can go into the 6th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
7th inning, we have to pull him. 2-1 looks like Jake is set up low. He delivers it high. So Cheltenham's struggling a little bit with the control, which means he's either wildly effective or he's going to blow it. Like he's gonna put one right down the middle. At some point, he's going to put one down the middle. 40th pitch for Cheltenham, and it is a little pop-up to center field, trailing to left. Ricky playing left field today. He's got it, and that's the end of the 5th inning. We'll go to the top of the 6th with 9-1-2. Wilson, Rex, and Pinkard coming on up against, again, Richie Castaneda. It's a big inning for Pacifica. Literally, this is probably the biggest inning for them right now. Biggest inning for them right now. If they can get through 6 with no runs across, that sets them up for 7, 8, and 9. 9 more outs. And they could get out of here game 1 winners over North America. That's crazy. The favorites. This is like a 1v4 matchup. Pacifica, by all accounts, by the ratings, like they're the worst team in the whole GGC. Look at this bunt. Are they going to get there? Got him. So Tyron Rex now 2 bunts that have not worked out. Pacifica gets it done here. 2 outs. Could be the last batter of the inning here. Number 2 hitter Chucky Pinkard. He's already 1 for 2, got a double. But, you know, this is one of the most clutch hitters in the league. Pinkard could come through here with a solo shot. He does hit a lot of home runs in gameplay, so I'm expecting it at some point, and I'm just waiting for it. It's a hard hit ground ball, but Seiko is there. He will make the play, and we are through 6. With North America only 2 hits across. Oh my God. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. This is unreal. It's unreal, dude. They're the best team in the whole. They're the best team by far. Oh, the solo shot, Kevin Stoitz. Deep drive to left field. That ball is way gone. 407. Cheltenham gives up the big bomb, and dude, that's just again. I said it. You can, at some point, he's going to leave a ball down the middle. He's got the control thing going on. And that's not a guy you want to miss to. Kevin Stoitz, right down the middle. Oh, my God, he got way out in front of that, too. Oh. Oh. Yeah, come on. Oh, man, that hurts. That one hurts. I think we got to make the pitching change now. And we are going to go with the right-hander here. Frankie Freeman is going to come on out. So Freeman at this point, he could go 3 innings as well. So every time a pitcher enters, they can go 3. They don't have to go 3. They could go 2. But let's go back at that previous play at the home run here. I want to see like where this pitch was located, because I think it was literally right down the middle. I mean, that's about as middle as you can get. It's a little left center. Yep. It's literally right down the middle. Boom. Goodbye, baseball. It's a moonshot. Thing got out. Way out, man. Way out. Kevin Stoitz, dude. He's not a dude you mess with. Not a dude you mess with. All right, Frankie. See what you can do here against this Pacifica lineup. Not the strongest offense. But somehow 3-0. Yes, the LA crowd is restless. They can't believe what they're seeing. North America looking like frauds right now. The NA Classic. Firebirds legend. You gotta be kidding me, says Worth. Oh, dude. Well, Freeman does strike out Parveen Mira, but he's got to get Seiko. Little interesting matchup. I think Seiko and Freeman are kind of on the same playing field here, so it's be a fun one. See who can win this matchup here. I tell you what, though, if Seiko somehow like delivers an extra base hit, I think, I mean, yeah, the momentum at this point is all in favor of Pacifica, but you might be able to put a dagger in North America right now if you get an extra base hit here somehow. But now with 2 outs, momentum might have shifted here. But look at, I forgot actually that Yoma is a switch hitter. See if this big lefty now can run into one. Ball 2. You know what I've been impressed with Kit Kat? He has been able to work the count, especially even against Peterson. He was working the count too. It's a deep drive. Oh my God. Yo, big man. Off the wall. Foul. That's his first strike, by the way. Don't want to make that pitch again. Kit Kat ground ball here to D. Will. Toss over to first, and the inning is over. So, hey, we now go top 7, and it is bullpen time now for Pacifica. We'll see if they make the change anyway, and they will. So, Nakajima, I guess at this point I don't have to worry about it. After the 7th inning, the CPU can do whatever it wants to. With pitching, it's not up to me now. Just let the CPU handle it. As long as Nakajima doesn't go into the 9th. That's all I care about. Obviously, in extra innings, if we go to extra innings, you know, pitchers can stay in as long as they need to. There's no innings limit there because theoretically you're going to run out of arms if you just do 3 innings max. But Tom Cloutier, man, what is going on here? We've got 1 out in the 7th. Braden Leroy. Medium depth fly ball. Out number 2. They're really going to lose this game. Oh my God. What is happening? Does North America think of a batting change soon? It's going to be 7. That's the tough part. Like, who do you? I mean, they're all good players, but this is obviously their best lineup. So if you can't find a way with your best lineup, I don't know what else to. I guess we could probably try to get Satchel to pinch hit in the 8th inning or something. That might be an option. Yeah, we'll have to look at it. Ricky's going to take that curveball. Good hitter. Man, good hitter. Good professional hitter. Laying off that pitch. 2-2. Ground ball to Ipman. He'll make the play. That's twice that Hoverman's gone to him, and that is the end of the 7th, dude. Uh-oh.
Leading up toward the Coyotes, the right fielder, Dominic Go.
Pacifica could turn this into a blowout, man, if they can come through here the next couple of innings. Dude, Novocaine, I was literally thinking about subbing Berger. Of all the people that could have gotten pulled, I was thinking about him. That's hilarious. I'm imagining the GGBL beat reporters roasting the North America team on X right now. Oh my God. I had North America winning it all, but I also love underdogs. I don't know what to root for. It's tough. It's a tough one. I mean, the thing about, like, if you lose in game number 1, dude, like, it really hurts you. It really hurts you. You now have to win 2 games in a row just to have a chance at first place. I mean, granted, you could get second place at 2-1 too. So it's You know, losing game number 1 is not out of the question, but if you lose 2, you're done. It's just you can't advance.
3.
Good pitch by Freeman. So this game means a lot, especially if you're Pacifica, to get up 1-0 in tournament play. You know, you're 1 game away basically from like locking up the number 2 spot. All right. Little fly ball out here to left field. Holberman will catch this one. Looks like Ipman and Holberman have a love affair happening. It's like Holberman hits it to Ipman. Ipman hits it to Holberman. Got something going on there. I can imagine the headlines if North America loses. Aye.
That's the ball.
Yeah, everybody, all the
1-0.
all the press releases were this is America. This is North America's dream team. This is the best team that's ever been put forth for the GGBL, representing North America. And then they come out here and they do this. Novocaine, I figured his speed hit combo could be good to get things going for Han. Yeah, I mean, he does have speed for a big guy. He's got some power, but I can't think of anybody else that like Pinkard. You have to leave Pinkard in. You could get rid of one of the Taylors. I think it just depends on who that guy's going to be that you pull him for. A guy like Josh Adams, I'm not like replacing Taylor with Josh Adams. No offense to Josh Adams, but the dude did hit like 200 in the GGBL World Series, the Gold Series. Had a couple clutch knocks though, so can't take that away from him here. But we got a 2-out single. Goro is on again, just out of the reach of Darius Wilson. But yeah, dude, like I'm trying to think of the other, like the rest of the lineup. Like maybe Darius Wilson, you could sub D-Will. He's more of a defensive guy. In a pinch, you could pull him. I'm sure you could find somebody else to play short. I mean, at this point, you don't need defense. You need offense. So that might be something that you consider. But outfield, you got Rex. He's hard. He's a hard guy to pull. Left field, you got Holberman. He's a hard guy to pull. Yeah, I'd probably consider like Wilson, Berger, or one of the Taylors. Probably not Jake because he's the catcher. I mean, you could put Nacho in. You could put Nacho Molina in the game. He comes through an offense. He's had his moments. Yeah. War Thunder says, I say pull D-Will. Oh, man. It's a tough one. Oh, hot shot. Look at DJ. He's got it. All right, who we got coming up? No, not going to tell me? Not going to tell me? Okay. Taylor Berger. This might be the time that you do it. For real. David Cho. Not one of the better pitchers across the GGBL. So you know what? I'm gonna leave him in. I'm gonna leave him in here. You got to go with the matchups here. I think DJ is a better hitter than what David Cho could bring to the table here. You know, a couple big swings of the bat, like you're back in. Just way out in front of that 85. It's a big moment. It's a big moment for both squads. That is a base knock. There you go. Got to trust your dudes. Got to trust them here. Now it's up to Jake. He's going to bat from the other side, too. Jake Taylor can come up with some clutch knocks. He's one of those dudes that, like, in gameplay, he might go, like, 1 for 4 with an RBI or something. Or he'll explode. 0-2. Stay back on the off speed, man. Stay back. 0-2. Oh, he got him again. So what we know about Cho is he's got the off-speed stuff working for him. I feel like Berger is a better hitter from the left side anyway, so let's give him an opportunity. Running fastball hitting 91. He's just not a very high velo guy, so stay within yourself, put a good swing on it. 0-1. That is a ground ball foul. Again, got him 0-2. Come on, Berger. Come on, Han. No, he didn't go. Oh. Woo. You know he's going to come with a changeup. Something off speed, dude. Something off speed. 1-2 pitch. 12-6. Worked it back to even. I think he's got to come changeup right here, right? Looks like he's got the changeup grip. Come on, Han. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. He got him. He got him looking. No, Han. Oh no. So it's up to Darius Wilson, and I think we are going to make the change because you absolutely do need some offense here. And you know, no offense to D. Will, he's got 73 contact, 58 power. Question is like who else on the team can play shortstop? Do we have anybody else that can play shortstop? Leroy can't. Cloutier can't. Pinkard can't. Rex can play shortstop. But that is it. Berger can play shortstop too, apparently. Oh, boy. I think Will Till can play. No, he can't. Fortuna, KJ. Aiden Oliver can play shortstop. Ooh, I wonder. And I wonder... What do you do? 77 contact, 93 power. KAJ, 90 contact, 74 power. Nacho, 62-77. Will Till, 74-74. You've got options here. Cash Fortuna, 90 contact, 74 power, and good vision. Ooh, I think we're going to put this up to a vote, guys. Start a poll. Fortuna, KAJ, or Oliver. I think Oliver is the next best option here. 77-93. Yeah, I think those are your options here. Fortuna, KAJ, Oliver. Because either way, when D. Will comes out, you gotta move somebody to shortstop anyway. So let's poll it. Let's poll it. Let's see what you guys say. I don't want to be in charge of that. I think that's more of a community decision. And I think what we can do now is we can open this up to another bet, a real bet at this point. This way I don't have any pitching matchups to talk about. So a real bet at this point. So for 50 channel points, or whatever, you know, it's double of whatever you're going to put in. With 2 outs, the odds are in favor that they're not going to score. Okay, we'll do the same bet here. Actually, let's change it up here a little bit. Let's see who the batter is first. We got 9 votes in. Rico says, I don't trust KAJ. Fortuna is the guy. We're going to leave it at 9 votes, so Fortuna is the guy. So D. Will for Fortuna. Now, before I get back into the game, the bet is going to be, what is the outcome of this at bat? Is Fortuna gonna get on base? You know, we don't need specifics like a single or a double or a home or anything like that. Just, is he gonna get on base, or is he gonna be the last out? You got 2 options: out or on base. Put up your channel points for bet, and we'll see what happens here. So Portugal, I am relying on you to keep track of those bets. Again, put up your points, max of 50. You could go even 1 point if you want to. If you get it right, you get double of what you put in. So let's pinch hit Fortuna for D. Wilson. Here we go. So cash, it is up to you, my good sir. Here we go. Lefty on righty. Cho against Fortuna with a man on base.
Ball that's upstairs.
So if Fortuna gets on base and you guys said on base, then you get your points, right? If he gets out, then you don't. If you said he's going to get out, then you get points.
Fastball.
So Cho is now
2 balls, no strike.
down 2-0 in the count here. So if you're Fortuna, I don't know if you give in yet. I don't even know if you swing yet. I really don't. I know I got an extra pitch to work with. Ooh, but he offered at the changeup. You got to keep that in the back of your mind at this point as a hitter. He might come back to that. 2-1. Another ball low, running fastball. Next man up on deck is Tyron Rex. It's going to be the top of the order. Could this be the undoing of Pacifica's game here? This 3-0 lead. Fortuna, huge bat right here, but a changeup again, low and away. Didn't offer at it. Makes him throw one more pitch. Full count. Runner will be on the move. Here we go. Full count. He misses, and Fortuna works the walk. So if you guys guessed that Fortuna would get on base, you will win those 50 channel points. You'll win your 50 back, or whatever you betted in. 50 back, or whatever you betted in. And you get double. You get double of what you bet. So now here we go, man. Oof, this is a tough spot. Tyron Rex with 2 outs could get his team back into the game. 0-1. Ground ball. Is it a base hit? It's a base hit. Bases are now loaded. It's a heck of an effort there by William Koo. But we got bases juiced with the number 2 hole hitter up, Chucky Pinkard. Oh, baby. Pinkard. Oh, what a play by Ipman. Jihao Ipman with the leaping grab. Look at the big man. He gets up. Oh, look at the extension. Beautiful play by Ipman. And North America's little push here. Oh, no.
Number 13.
That was the biggest moment of the game, it feels like. And he just did. Man, Pinkard put a good swing on it, too. Wow. Wow, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I don't. Where's Dalton? There he is. There he is. Finally comes in. He's insane. That's my boy. Wow, dude. The rookie. The rookie with maybe the dude. Maybe the biggest. I think that's the biggest play of the game. It is the biggest play of the game. Hands down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
They had bases loaded with one of the most clutch hitters in the game in Chucky Pinkard. At least in gameplay. That dude is nuts in gameplay.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he just laced a ball right over the rookie's head, but he just somehow made an incredible play. I mean, that's a catcher, okay? That's a catcher. The decision, by the way, to keep Mira at catcher today, you could have put in Ipman. He's better defensively. Meanwhile, deep drive here from Josho Tora. That is caught by Pinkard. And the North American team is 3 outs away from a loss in a Golden Globe Classic play. Man, dude, yes, defense matters, Novocaine. Yes, yeah. With Rex on first, definitely 3. I don't know. If it got into the corner, I think the 3-run score. I think you at least get 2. Because who was on first at that point? Fortuna was on second. He's got speed. Yeah, that was going to be a line drive to the left. I think two would have scored. But I mean, either way, that brings North America back into the game, and now it's to a point where you've got 3 outs to play with, and you need 3 runs instead of 1. That changes. No, it was hit too hard. If it got to the corner, yeah, he would have scored. Yeah. Just feeling it out from the game. Just feeling it out. I don't think he would have scored. Anyway. Yeah, 3-2 game, like, that's totally different going into the last inning. Your last at bat's down by 1 versus now, I mean, you're still down by 3. It's just, man. So now what? You got 3, 4, 5 coming up for North America? 2-2 to Mira is going to miss, and Freeman. Full count with 1 down. Double play ball would be really good for this squad right now. Line drive caught by Kluche. Back over the first. Not going to get Stoitz. A great play nonetheless. So Seiko's the last at bat for Pacifica. They need another run here to get a little extra insurance.
0-1's the count.
Christian Gamer, we will never know. We will never know, not may. That's a deep drive out there to center field. What a grab by Tyron Rex. That is probably Holberman's ball as a left fielder, but Rex is too fast. He's like, I got this. I got it. That's a nice thing. All right, so they're going to go with Kenji Yamazaki, 6'2". He is 27. He is, by and large, a veteran in the GGBL. And he is not traditionally a closing pitcher. He is a reliever. So we'll see how he does in this role. They actually don't have a true bona fide closer. So now you got to get 3, 4, 5 to come out of here with a Game 1 win in tournament play. So we'll see how this Yamazaki does. That is a base hit up the middle here for Tom Cloutier. That's a way to get started. Again, 3 outs to get 3 runs. So, and he got the meat of the order. This offense can do it.
Number 8.
But they have yet to do it. That's the problem. Pacifica got that dog in him, says War Thunder. Oh, man. This is the moment of truth. Can one of the biggest upsets in GGBL history happen? Oh, deep drive out there to right field, and no! Ko is not going to be able to play this. He gets it all the way on the wall, but will that score a run is the question, and it looks like it will. Cloutier scores, and Braden Leroy with an RBI double. They're not dead yet. They're not dead yet. Man on second with Ricky Hoberman up to bat. Ball is low. Yamazaki, he's got to be feeling it at this point now. With nobody down, already runner in scoring position. Hoberman just trying to shoot that thing out to the right side. Again, professional hitter, dude. He's trying to take that slider to the outside. Go opposite field. Do with it what you can. Just fouled it off. 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Slider. He's able to work the count here just a little bit more. Yamazaki on the 2-1. Here's Hoberman. Just takes another ball. Fastball high, but in a true hitter's count. What's the call here from Yamazaki? 3-1 pitch here to Ricky Hoberman. And it's a deep drive to left field! Ricky Hoberman has tied the game. No! It's foul! It's foul! It's a foul ball. 2 feet. Oh, it looked like a bomb. Oh. 2 feet outside the pole. Oh, no. Why couldn't he have just been a little bit late? Oh, my God. That hurts. It got... Oh, man. We'll do it again. Full count pitch here to Ricky. Foul ball. Oh, my... Oh, dude. I thought he was walking like it was gone. He was walking down the line like it was gone. The last minute. Oh, man. 3-2 pitch here again. And a ball inside. That's a great job. That's a great job if you're holding him, man. Just to get it, just draw a walk. You could have gotten antsy. You could have gotten real antsy. Tried to pull that thing for another homer, and that's a great job just to get a walk. Get on base after what could have been like you wanted to get selfish. Oh, dang, dude. Man. All right. Well, we got DJ 6, 7, 8 coming up. And Holberman's now out of the game. That's a good decision by the CPU. Get Will Till. He can play third base. I believe he can play a little outfield too, if I'm not mistaken. But now DJ Taylor down 0-1. You got to stay out of the double play here. It cannot happen. Cannot have a double play. You gotta get a hit. You gotta get a walk. You gotta be a smart hitter right here. 0-2 pitch. He hits him. Yamazaki hits him, and he has yet to get an out. And now it's up to Jake Taylor with the bases loaded. Ball low. Again, it comes down to the factor that Yamazaki is not a traditional closer. They don't have one on this roster. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bringing it back here to 1-1. 1-2. I don't blame Taylor for not really going after that one. You know, you want to live to see another pitch. If you don't like it, you can't chase it. 1-2, so it's kind of do or die at this point. Check, swing, and it's a slider that just missed. I am curious if the umps had a little favoritism called here, or did he actually not go? He went. He went. Ooh, he went. And he even a little more. And then some. The bat had definitely crossed. That was a strike, and they gave it to him. They gave him a ball. 2-2 from Yamazaki. It is low and away. It is a changeup. Full count. Runner's obviously not moving here with the bases juiced and nobody down, but a full count pitch and another check swing. He walks in a run. And just like that, North America is a run away from tying the game. And it's up to the veteran for the Boston Revolution, Nobu Wada. Big guy, 6'4". Again, let's get this back on replay here. We got some things happening here with storylines, with check swings from Jake Taylor. He went again. Oh, he even did like a double clutch. He went again. Oof. So now the question, guys. Do you pinch hit? Maybe not, because Wada is a lefty, and you got 91 power Berger with 71 contact. You got Nacho 69, 71. Adams, I wouldn't do it. And then KAJ, I probably wouldn't do it. So yeah, I just, maybe that's not the best move. But what we do have in the back pocket is the man, the myth, the legend, Satchel Michaels. Do you do it? Do you do it? Satchel Michaels. 43 bombs, 102 ribbies. He can play first base. 77 contact, 75 power. But Han's got 91 power. I just, maybe you don't do it. I think we leave Han in. I think you leave Han in. Choi, he's just better against righties. Yeah, I think you leave Han in. Let's just keep Han with the battle here. Let's have Han earn it here. There's nobody out. You need a run. Let's have Han deliver the knock. Here we go. Jake, DJ, and Will Till all on base. They've already walked in a run. It's up to Wada, 32-year-old, trying to put Pacifica with a Game 1 win. Takes an inside strike. Berger just kind of feeling Wada out a little bit. He does have some career statistics against him. They have played each other in the American League. Boston and Oklahoma City. So here we go. 2-1 pitch. A deep drive out there to left. Joe Show giving chase at the track. This will definitely tie the game. Will Till's got good speed. It is tied. Berger gets the job done. It's a brand new ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. They've finally broken through at the last hour. And now it's up to Aiden Oliver to break it open. If you can come into this with the lead in the bottom of the 9th and then shut it down from there, that's a heck of a victory, man. Heck of a victory. There's Nobu Wada. The 1-1. Aiden Oliver. Whoa, 50-50 pit man. You got to think a little bit. Maybe the umpires have something cooking here with North America. They're like, this is the final chance. We got to make sure that there's no check swing strikes. We got to make sure 50-50 calls go their way. 2-1 pitch to Aiden. Foul ball. Right back into the bullpen. Two down to his last strike. And a little changeup. Outside. Just a little tapper. Got to be smart hitter here still. 2-2. No! Aiden Oliver, what are you doing? He offered at the changeup and it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close to the zone. But now you got Mr. Contact here, Tyron Rex. Let's take a look. Let's set this thing up here a little bit. Wada's pitching clutch is a 60. Caper 9 is 75, but look at the contact here for Tyron Rex. 99 contact, clutch, vision. You want to do a little bet? You want to do a little bet? I think we do a little bet. How about a little bet right now? For double the channel points, bet the outcome of this at bat. We've got 2 outs here. Tyron Rex. On base or out? On base or out? For more channel points. Here we go. I hate to have a break in the action because it is suspenseful, but let's do some betting of channel points. Again, if you get it wrong, your points come to me. All right, here we go. Rex. 0-0 pitch. That is a base hit. Is he going to get there with the speed? Yes, he will. So there you go. Now bases juiced again. Second time this inning. There you go, Tyron Rex. Now Pinkard has another opportunity. Pinkard has another opportunity. Oh no. Popped it up to first base, and the play will be made. Everybody stop pitching. Everybody stop pitching. So North America scores 3 runs in the 9th inning, but they cannot come through. They had Pinkard out there with another chance, and he didn't quite get it done. KAJ will make an appearance now with Will Till pinch running for Holberman. He was out in left field. But Will Till will not be able to get an at-bat. It is now KAJ's spot. Holberman's spot is KAJ's spot now. Number 5 there. And meanwhile, I have to make sure that Freeman has pitched 3 innings. So he actually has to come out of the game right now. Which can't do anything about it at this point. I really hope that Yoma Kit-Kat does not hit a walk-off homer. Nah, that's base hit. He's got to come out. He's got to come out. Maybe they get him out here right now. Nope. Okay, so we got to get him out. All right, what are we doing here? Bullpen. Who do we want? You want Rico or you want Killian Graham? I think you got to go Killian Graham. Got to get the closer in. Shut down the opposition. But here's the problem. Killian Graham is cold. But Rico Ramos wasn't, you know, fully ready to go either. So, but I have to. I gotta do the rules, man. I gotta get him out there. I gotta get him out. Don't make things come into reality. 0-2 pitch here on Killian Graham to Dominic Coe. Got to shut this down. High leverage spot, man. You got to run around base. I can't get a starter into the game. Got to go with your closer. Tough spot, too. You got 8, 9, and 1. So if you get a double play, you might get to face number 9 only. Don't have to get to the top of the order until the 10th. So this is a huge spot right here. 8-9-1. If you get any runners on base, then you got the top of the order. Not really a spot you want to be in if you are North America. One, two. Swung on a miss. The two-seamer. Too much movement. That's a tough pitch. Looks like a strike. Bust back off the plate and you're done. So the rookie has had a pretty good game defensively. Had made a barehanded play on a bunt from Tyron Rex in the opening frame. Great play leaping to stop North America's push. The base is loaded. Now he's got to come through as a hero right here. 0-1 off the lefty, Killian Graham. That is a ground ball, fair. Taylor over to second. Are they going to double him up? No. That's a crazy effort right there by Jake, or DJ, excuse me. DJ down the line in foul territory. He still had enough wherewithal to get it over to second base. That's, I don't really blame the throw for being off wide, but they tried to get the double play to get out of the inning. Hold it down to 3 runs. Great play. That's a heck of a play. Now Goro Kobayashi with a man on base. Little looping fly ball out there into left field, and Aiden Oliver will make the catch. Look at those 2 tall guys out there. Look at those athletes. Look at those athletes. So let's go to extra innings. We got top 10. Kook says, God dang it. Extras. We wouldn't want it any other way. We still got another game to go tonight, guys. We got Europe and Latin America still tonight. Just let's hope it doesn't go 22 innings this game. So now, if you guys remember, now that we're in extras, pitchers can go as long as they need to. So I'm basically not in charge of any bullpen management at this stage. They go as long as they need to. You start playing games like that, Kook, are you complaining? It sounds like you're complaining. Yeah, stream a second game that will also take 2 hours. Ouch. I'm back in college, waking up early in the morning, no sleep tonight. Some of us have jobs. Well, you can turn it off. You don't have to be here, guys. Come on. I appreciate the support, but like it's gonna be back on replay. You know where to find it. If you need to leave, you need to leave. It's the way it goes. I get it. I got a meeting tomorrow afternoon that I don't have a PowerPoint ready for. I gotta wake up early and get that done. So I share your stresses, even at my age. I share your stress levels. All right, KAJ, first bat of the GGC. First at bat. He's again facing another left-hander. He always seems to draw these matchups. 0-1 pitch here to KAJ. Foul ball. Can't believe that he missed that. 0-2. Taking it. Another strikeout, KAJ, dude. He is guaranteed. He's guaranteed to have a strikeout at least once in a game. Line drive to DJ. Please no long extra inning games. Oh my God, Kook. This is fun, man. This is fun stuff. Today's my Friday. Play as long as you want. Channel 51's got the right idea. Go as long as possible. Somebody's going to break through here soon. You got the bullpens going in. It's really a war of attrition at this point, you know. Pacifica doesn't have a lot of really good relievers. North America, with their pitching, they just have to make sure that they don't make the mistake, you know. Because these Pacifica hitters, they can find a way to run into one, just like Stoitz did earlier today. So you got to be careful with him. He could walk it off for you.
1-1.
So as long as you're careful, you're still careful, you can play the waiting game if you're North America. Your hitters match up a lot better than Pacifica's pitching. But to the first 8 innings, that wasn't really true. But based on odds and overall, like I still like North America's hitters. 1-2 to Stoitz. That is a base hit to right field. That will be a 2-out single. So they're keeping the line moving here. That will be the winning run if Parveen Mira can come through. But here's the thing. Stoitz doesn't have a lot of speed. Even if it's an extra base hit, I don't think he scores. So I'm kind of surprised, but not really at the same time. You know, you can't really remove Stoitz from the lineup unless he gets to second. I think if you have like runners on first and second, then you can make that move. But I wouldn't take your best power hitter out of the game yet. I wouldn't have to do it yet. 1-2. Mira, ground ball there first, and Berger's got it. We're going to the top of the 11th with Taylor Berger coming up. New pitcher, Akito Nakajiba, against what looks like going to be 3 lefties, 3 switch hitters. Taylor, and Berger. All 3 guys going lefty. I have a chill job where I can spend most of my day asleep in the truck. Oh my God. That is pretty chill, not gonna lie. 0-2 to DJ. 99. Look at Keto. He could bring the heat a little bit. Bring the heat. Damn it, that was the chance. Port, please no longer. Common KAJL. He's constantly, dude. He's constantly not coming through. Little ground ball here. Nakajima makes the play, and we got one down. We need some hits, boys. We need some knocks. The crowd is growing restless. They got free admission tonight, and they're growing restless. They got more baseball. All right, Han Berger, let's go, man. Nakajima, 6 pitches, 2 outs, so he's been very efficient. Berger looked like he wanted that one. Strike one. If this becomes like GGBL 2021 opening day, I'm going to die like Hey, there's a base hit for Han. But with 2 outs, it could be nothing. We'll have to see what the number 9 hitter has to say about it here. Aiden Oliver. This is just one of those games. This is Port. Look at, man, Oliver's really just... No, you didn't make contact. No, 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 you didn't. He's not seeing the pitch low. 0-1. That is a base knock. Han Berger's got speed. He will score. He was rounding second before that hit the wall. That is an RBI for Aiden Oliver. It is now 4-3 North America. Aiden Oliver has broken the tie. And now all that the North Americans need is to shut down Pacifica this next inning. But I think you want to look for some more. Nobody's there. Throw it away. Get another run. Hi, Wrigley. I don't know if you guys heard him yawn. Did you hear him yawn? Hi, buddy. All right, 1-1 pitch here to Tyron Rex. 2 for 5 today. Looking for another knock. I think you need another one. No lead is safe here for Pacifica. At least that's how this game's going. 2-1 pitch, outside slider. War Thunder, Wrigley appearance. It's a big spot. Han is the fat version of you. Oh man, yeah, he's got to see a burger in front of him. He's got to see a Big Mac. Full count. Oh, slide piece going foul. Wild Monk says, incredible game, man. Yeah, it's been fun, dude. It's been a good game. Long, but fun. A lot of highs and lows. I find that a lot of the GGBL games have that going on for them. But, you know, I try to capture that in the highlight reels, but sometimes those reels get a little too long. But here we go, guys. 4-3 game. And Killian Graham's out there for a 3rd inning. And he's got to get 6, 7, 8. I think he matches up well for this. I think he can get it done, but we'll find out here. Offense has really gone cold for Pacifica. Got to try to find that mojo that they had in the early going.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Ground ball, foul. Seiko is one of those hitters that kind of, I mean, he just stays in an at-bat. He's not like your polished hitter, but he knows how to foul pitches off, and he knows how to be patient. we got a full count now with the youngster here, Yoma Kit Kat on deck. He's got a lot of power. We got a check swing. Umpire says that he went, but I mean, apparently not one of the Taylors that we saw earlier tonight. Did Seiko go? Yes, he did. He went way big time, like right there. All right. Pretty easy call. So 1 down. 7-0 hitter now. Yoma.
Count 1-0.
Come through. Oh, right down the middle. And the USA flag flying in the background. North America obviously representing the United States. Oh, Killian! Oh, he almost overthrew Han, but man, what a play. He wasn't even looking at it. Little ground ball. He's like, nah, I got it. Yeah, it's just easy, does it. Fastball over to first. They are 1 out away from the comeback of the GGC thus far. We got 5 other games to go the next 3 days. So 1-0 here to Dominic Coe. 2-0. Graham might be losing it just a little bit. He's got 35 pitches. Not really used to that as a closer. But that is a foul pop-up, and Berger is underneath this one, and he's got it. North America wins. Hard-fought victory here, but they got it done. And, you know, it would have been really nice to have Ricky Hoberman hit that 3-run shot to tie it. Would have been really nice to have that happen. But I might have gotten a little too excited. That my dude hits a 3-run bomb. And at that point, there wasn't really a guarantee that they were going to come back. So, man, you needed the 3-run shot. But, man, they did. They came back. They got this win. And it was a good win. Aiden Oliver, of course, that one single. One hit. Double, excuse me. To put them on top in extras. So both teams here with 9 hits, and that's a tough one for Pacifica. But, man, they gave it everything that they had against a really tough lineup that it kind of took them. They kind of were sleepwalking through this game. 12 total strikeouts today through 11 innings. So it's not terrible, but, you know, you had DJ 2, Jake 2, Tom Cluche had 2. It's like we need to put the ball in play a little bit more than that. But Oliver had a double, Leroy double, Pinkard double, Peterson 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. He was. I'm not going to say that he was good. I'm not going to say he was okay. Like, he was not very good today. As a ace of the staff, Monroe is your 1A at this point. You basically got 2 aces on the staff. Like, you needed Peterson to step up and have a better game than that. 2 runs in the third, the final inning for Peterson. Of course, that kind of set the team back just a little bit. But Goro had 2 hits, Koo 2 hits, Stoitz had the home run. So some clutch hitting there for Pacifica, but they used a lot of their bullpen. 11 innings, 3 for Warren, 3 for Castaneda. Those guys are not going to be available for game number 2. I can tell you that right now. So we're going to have to manage that to make sure that doesn't happen. But good game. Good game all the way around. Unfortunately, somebody had to lose, and that just puts that team behind the 8 ball a little bit. You go into game number 2, you cannot afford to go 0-2. So that's where we're at right now. So, guys, let's get Europe and LA, Latin America, if you will. Let's get them underway. We've got Devin McDreamy against Janil Rivera. So I got to figure out if there's another option, which the thing with gameplay is the per 9s don't matter. So McDreamy's at a 40. You got Elior's an 89. You got Shevchuk sitting here, who pitches really well in gameplay. I'm going to leave it up to a vote. I'm going to leave it up to a vote who you think should start this game. Against Janelle, by the way. I know who Dalton's going to pick. Because he doesn't have a unbiased opinion ever. We got McDreamy, Lederman, and Shevchuk. But you can see Lederman's pitch mix here. He's got a cutter, splitter, slider, screwball. The thing with Lederman, he doesn't have a true fastball. So that might hurt him a little bit. Shevchuk, 97, and then he's got the off-speed going on. I kind of want to start Shevchuk. But McDreamy's one of those soft tossers. You know? Look at it. Look at his velo here. 12.6 curve, 70. So it depends on what you think, what you guys think in the chat matches up well with this lineup, with LA's lineup. Did I just pass him? I think I just passed him. So Latin America's lineup, they're pretty loaded. They're pretty stacked. You got Janelle, you got Campos, De La Cruz, Kane, Gonzalez, Arellano, St. Clair. A lot of contact, man. So it's like, what do you do here? Tough team. Really, really tough team. Do you throw the guy out there that's a little soft tosser? Do you think that's gonna work on this lineup, or do you throw the guy that has got good strikeout stuff? That's a tough call because Janelle's the guy that's gonna go. So you got 10 votes in, and Shevchuk is the winner. So I think I think you'll flip it then, right? So you got 20%. Yeah, so Shevchuk's going to be your guy. What you guys want. You want Shevchuk to be your guy. So what we're going to do is we'll get McDreamy to go in the next 3. I think that's a good strategy. Shevchuk first, McDreamy second. So Shevchuk against Janelle. That's your next game here up on tap. Let's just make sure, because we got lefty, righty. Let's make sure we got the lefty lineup correct, that there's no major leaguers in here somewhere. Karev leading off. Mazza, Porter, Liad, King. Mazza, Salvatore. Altoro. Got Giuseppe, Brolo, Drago. Yeah, I think that's the best thing that you can do right there. Now for Latin America, against a righty. Janelle leading off. 89, 69. Clutch is good. Campos 93. Kane, David Gonzalez. Arellano. I think somebody said move Arellano up. Aaron Chavez says move Arellano up. You got the switch hitter in there. That's a good spot for a switchy. You can break up the lefties at that point. Actually, you could break up the lefties right there. You go left, left, switch, left. Yeah, good call. Good call, Aaron. Good call. All right, so here we go. Shevchuk against Janelle Rivera. And this is also going to be played at Regal Stadium because that's where our location is right now. That's where we're playing game number 1s. Clear skies, quick counts are off. Here we go, boys. Here we go. All right. This should be the better game, I think, of the first one that we saw. You know, I think this is going to be the better game. Good pitching. Both offenses are stacked. That game number 1 was a good appetizer, though. I will say that. It was a good appetizer. Kook's got the math on this. He's got the updated playoff odds. So North America is sitting at 79%. Pacifica is 17%. Latin America is at 70%. So again, this is the playoff odds are based on finishing first and second, because first and second gets to the final, Houston championship. Shit's rigs. Oh, geez, Dalton. You, Dalton, you get a lot of things going your way, man. Just get, you know, just punt a little bit. Punt a little bit. For the others. You know, let the others have a little limelight once in a while.
Leading off the right fielder, number 9.
Just reading the comments here. Script writers were cooking here, says Columbus. My God. Hey, there's a, oh, is that a catch? It is. Bendito. First play of the game. Get that. Oh my goodness. He picked it off the grass. First play of the game. Oh my God. Okay, I'm telling you, this might be the most fun. Here's a little bunt. Woo! That was cool. What a way to lead it off. Great play in center field. How do you guys like the jersey matchups here? You got the yellow for Europe and the blue. And then you got Latin America here with the green and highlighter yellow. I don't know. I kept thinking about the Latinos. Like they really like David Ortiz started wearing some neon green or whatever. I think it was Puig. Puig started doing that too. Obviously Acuna. You know, all those guys, they love that highlighter. They love the highlighter gear, you know. So it's like, you know what? That'd be kind of cool to see the Latino players kind of repping that a little bit. Look at Campos just firing that over to first. All right, that's a heck of a defensive showing there from Team Latin America in inning number 1. So we'll see. We'll see if Shevchuk's got it under control here for the bottom of the first.
Leading off for Kansas City, the designated hitter.
I did, yep, I did. I did. The problem is that we have some Russians. We have some Russian players on Europe's team. So I don't know if they really appreciate the fact that they have to wear the European Union colors. Oh my God. But in this world, in the GGBL world, everybody's at peace. Everybody loves one another. All right, this is a cool matchup right here. We got Janil against Alexei Shevchuk. I love this matchup right here. Let's see who's going to win it. 1-2 here to Janil. Oh, God. Oh, God. Deep drive to right. Karev giving chase. Looks up. That ball is gone. Janil, the leadoff home run. Uh-oh. Shevchuk. All you guys in the chat, you know who's going to come out of the woodwork. I told you, McDreamy. I told you, McDreamy. It's coming. It's coming. He turned on it, though, man. Like, Janil is so good. Boom! He's looking for a resurgence this year. Now he's in Columbus. He's not in Los Angeles anymore. But this is kind of like a homecoming party for him a little bit. Giving all the LA fans here out in Regal Stadium, feeling like here's what you're going to be missing. Your team should have put a better team in place. That way I wouldn't have to leave.
The shortstop, Nelson.
Oh, man. De La Cruz puts a charge into this one, too. And that ball is... Oh, it's caught out there in left field. Is that Mario? It's Mario Mazza. He's a second baseman by trade. That's a great play defensively. But now, I mean, you got Cornelius Kane up here. Like, dude, this Latin America team is... This offense is pretty crazy. Another deep drive. Good contact. Knuckleball is going to get Cornelius Kane, but, man, he was hit hard. Shevchuk and all of those outs were hit pretty hard. So solo shot here for Janelle, leadoff style. Game 7 flashbacks, says Kook. Yeah, it makes the uniforms a lot better with that context. Yeah, yeah. EU colors are fine, but usually they're inverted. Yeah, I just wanted to be different, you know? I just wanted to be different. Plus, if you did blue, then I'd have to change the text color. Because their home uniforms are white. So, the blue text on the white jersey. But if you did a blue jersey, the text would have to be white. Or yellow. You could have done that way. But I wanted to be a little different. A little style. A little style. Go with yellow.
That is it. The center fielder, number 14.
That's the thing about jerseys, man. You can go a lot of different ways. Different strokes for different folks. You know? So Janelle's looking to cruise through the second inning here. This is Neptune St. Clair. Colorado Coyote third baseman makes the play. And it's a quick 2 outs. So Janelle, I mean, look at this. 10 pitches, 2 outs. On the verge of out number 3. Knuckleball swung on and missed. Whoever they hand the ball off to with a 1-0 lead, it's got to keep it rolling here for Latin America. Hard hit, a foul for King. Chevy either goes complete game, shutout, or bust. By complete game, do you mean 3 innings? He keeps throwing it. He's not throwing anything else. There it is again. Oh, Alexander. Is this one gone? Yep. There you go. There's the bat slam. You know what's gone then. Janine Rivera gives up a solo shot. Alexander King. Was that the knuckleball? He has 1 pitch. 1 pitch. I got to figure out if that was a knuckleball that he threw. But King wasn't fooled. Oh, it was. Yep, I see it right there. Yep, I got it now. 66 mile an hour. He, like Kook was saying, dude, he kept throwing it over and over and over again. And, like, before you know it, King's just like, get off me. Get out of here with that knuckleball shit. Kook, get out of the earpiece. Literally, though, too many times. What does he throw now? He threw another knuckle. Rivera, throw something else. He threw a knuckle again. Dude, he has not thrown anything else. Stop. He won't stop. Stop him. Boosh. Tie ball game. So that gives Shevchuk a little life, I would say. Little pat on the back, say, here you go, Alexi. Now the question is where do we go? Not Strasburg. Ooh, I gotta make sure that this doesn't happen. Ugh, that would suck. Ooh, that would suck. We gotta keep an eye out for this, okay? So, Strasburg. Ugh. I don't really know how to avoid this. We just better just check and see that he's not warming up from inning to inning. You know, because I don't want the CPU to make a call like, oh, we got to go to Strasburg. Anyway, all right. So let's get McDreamy up, and for good measure, we'll get a lefty going here. We'll go with my boy here, Lorenzo Zanetti. We'll go with my guy, Lorenzo Zanetti. Let's go LA. I keep calling him LA, but you get it. We'll go with Zamora. And we'll go with, that is not Dominic Burgos. We'll go with Cora. We'll go with Cora. Alright, so like I said, we'll just have to make sure that Strasburg doesn't get in the game. Because he has to face, once he gets into the game, he's got to face 3 hitters. Like, I can't take him out.
1-1.
And then it's like I'm giving up an entire inning. If I have to bunt people to get out. I don't know. I just don't want to get. I don't want to get into that. That's gonna suck. All right, here we go. 1-1. Change up on Ariano. This was a big hitter for LA. Huge hitter. He's had a bunch of big years for the Knights. I mean, dude's a 68 in the bullpen now. Yeah, I can, but I gotta call somebody up. And everybody else on this roster is real, so. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody for Europe. And I don't know who it is. But we're too late into it now. Yeah, don't you trash talk my boy Novocaine. Lorenzo Zanetti's the truth. McDreamy's coming in after the 3rd. No problem. But David Gonzalez, deep drive out there to left, and that ball is gone too. It's another solo shot for the Latin Americans. .320-foot bomb. It's not like 88 exit velo too. It's not very hard hit. It's just, this is LA, man. This is Regal Stadium, man. This is tough. But like, if you're gonna toss up the knuckleball like that, yeah, you're gonna get hit hard. I got money on Euro. He doesn't want Zanetti. He doesn't want Zanetti to come into the game. Doesn't matter. He's Leonardo. It's not Leonardo Zanetti. Portugal. Get it right. It's Lorenzo. Look at the stretch by King. So I feel like it's going to be a back and forth battle, it feels like. We got Latin America 2-1. Both teams hit home runs for all their runs. It's been all solo shots. He's Leonardo in my hearty. Oh, I'm going to get you now. Port, I'm going to get you now. Good pitch by Chev. It's going to get Bendito, but a solo home run for David Gonzalez. Minnesota Jacks. They got some good hitters this year, man. Minnesota might be onto something. But now we get Sebastian Salvatore. Switch hitting second baseman. It's a good battle right here against Janelle. This will be Janelle's last inning. Little pop-up foul. CC Chavez racing to go get it. Another knuckleball. Another knuckleball. It's like he literally can't throw anything. I'm going to see like where he is with the confidence level. Like, where are we at here with the confidence level? What are we looking at? It's his most confident pitch. So I don't really... I don't know. I blame him, but I don't. All right, we got the rookie here, Freddie Altoro from the Wisconsin Maples, catcher. Let's see what he can do against the Janelle knuckleball. Most confidence on that knuckle. Yeah, replace Strasburg with Borgia. Yeah. Did I miss Borgia? Did I miss him? Like, is he on the roster? I thought I have him. I thought I got his player DNA. I'm pretty sure. Like, didn't I do a slow scroll and I don't remember. He's supposed, that's the guy, thank you, Rico. That's the guy that I'm missing. He's supposed to be on the team, Borgia. All right, 2 down here, 23 pitches. So Janil's just continuing to pitch really well. Fly ball out there to the left, and Gonzalez will make the catch, and that's the end of the inning. So we're going to go bottom third. 9-1-2 coming up, and this is now Shevchuk's last inning. And again, we will make sure that we got people warming up. It's McDreamy and Zanetti still going here. All right.
Nope, at the ball.
2 players that played against each other here in the GGBL Gold Series. Shevchuk for the Good Boys and Chavez for the Coyotes. So they know each other pretty well here by now. Good matchup to see who's going to win this one. 1-1. Shevchuk misses with a changeup.
2-1.
Chavez did not offer at that one. Another 2-1. I feel like you can get CC on those high and outside fastballs. Like, I'd probably go back there. I'm going to try to go low. Well, doesn't offer at it. I think I want to go high again. Because with CC, he's kind of got that A to B. There you go. He's just going to go high. 3-2. Yep. Keep going. Keep going back up there, man. That one just caught too much in the middle of the plate. You got to go high. Gonna go low on a 3-2. Kind of a risk. Yeah. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. I want to go high on CC. He's got that A to B, like, top-down swing. Really rolls it over. I don't like if you go low on a guy that goes rolling over, like, he's probably gonna make contact. So you want to get those guys high. So CC does draw a walk. He does win the battle. And now it's Shevchuk against Janil Rivera yet again here. Second at bat. We know what happened in the first one. Slide step here with the pitch out. No such luck for Shevchuk. That's not really a spot that I want to be in against Janil Rivera. I don't want to be 2-0. Shevchuk delivers with another fastball low. And they're in some dire straits now. 3-0 pitch here to Janil. You got to be careful, though, because this is a guy that could be aggressive here. Could be swinging on a 3-0, but nope. He's going to be smart and take it. And I think that was probably the right move to make anyway. Nibble on the outside, see if he's going to swing at it. So you get the double play. Maybe you get the called strike. Get it back to 3-1. Some things to play with there, but now it's runners on first and second here. Ground ball. This is what you needed. This is what the doctor ordered. Nice play. Lederman to Mazza, back over to first to King, and is a 4-6-3 double play. Perfect. Perfectly executed. That's what you wanted right there. But now you got to get Nelson De La Cruz, who actually hit the ball really hard his first at bat. But Mazza made a great play out there in left field. That's Mario Mazza. See how Shevchuk responds after that double play. 1-0, strike call on the outside. We need a bet. We need a bet coming in here in the next inning. I think when the next guy comes in for Latin America, we'll get a bet going here. Ground ball here to Mikey Porter. Plants, fires, and he was way out. Had no chance. Porter makes the play, and we're out. So Janil is done. And we're going to do something a little bit different here for the Latin Americans here. We're going to go with Zamora, I think. Outside of Mazza, I think it's a good call. So we're going to get Zamora. And we've still got Cora warming up here. But Zamora's probably not going 3 innings anyway. But it might be a good matchup for him right now. All right. Line drive, center field. Bendito's got a good beat on that one. And now you get Luigi Mazza. Let me get some more betting going on in here. Let's see the chat. Oh, I got it. Okay. I have the same complaint about the Marlins. I hate it when a logo mainly uses the same color as the hat and it clashes too much. Yeah, yeah. Yep. You really need, like, contrasting colors. Sports, logos, any logo for that matter. There's a science behind it. You need contrasting colors. You know, that's why black and yellow works so good together, you know? But yeah, you can't have your hat be black, your main logo be black, and then you're trying to, like, accent it with the pink and the light green, you know, light blue. I mean, you can. It's a good color combo, but, like, I don't know. I agree with you. I still think it's when I first came out with that logo, I was a little disappointed because I like the old Marlin, the F with the Marlin coming out of it. I like that one the best. But you know, when they redid it, I was a little disappointed.
The first baseman, Cornelius.
But when they changed it from that orange thing that they had in the Suzuki and Stanton days, when they changed that and they went more to like that pink and light blue or whatever, that neon blue, I think they look a lot better than they had been for a lot of those years. So I do like the new logo now that they made changes to the colors. But yeah, I agree. The black Marlin on a black hat just doesn't really fit too much. That's why I don't really like the Swamp Monsters. And you know what? It's okay to not like some of those designs. But here's Kane, deep drive out to right field. Kane is gonna for sure get into second here. A leadoff double against McDreamy. We'll see how the strategy pays off to go from heat to soft toss. Ground ball, that is going to be out number one, but it will be a productive out. It's going to move the runner over. Maybe it was smarter to go McDreamy Shevchuk. You know, it's something, or maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Maybe Team Latin America is just that good. I will say the thing with the Swamp Monsters is that they do, like, they got the dark green and then they got the light neon green. So they do contrast, but you know, I want to be different, man. You want to be different. It's the GGBL, you know. They're away uniforms. The green on the green. I think it's cool. I think green and green is cool. I didn't want in GGBL 21, I felt like it was a little boring because everything was all structured. Everybody had white on white, gray on gray. Maybe some teams had a colored uniform that they could wear for their away uniform on the gray pants, but you know, it just gets a little too repetitive. So just wanted to be different. Want to be a little different. The first Gold Series made me really like Washington. Yeah, it's just, you know, they're just one of those teams that's a little different, you know.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
I always thought that Richmond was cool, too. Like, I spent a lot of time on it because they're my team, you know. I spent a lot of time on those guys. Light brown, like a dusty brown. Home uniform. Dusty brown, and then a dark brown. Pinstripes. It just looks cool. It looks cool. And then the roads are just gray. But, you know, gray and brown, those work. Iowa's cool too. I like Iowa. Purple uniforms with white pinstripes for their home. And then their away is kind of like a flashback to the old Diamondbacks. They got the gray with the black shoulders. Or arms, black arms with the black pinstripes. I think they're purple, actually. Purple pinstripes, excuse me. Yeah, so Iowa's pretty cool. Philly is cool, too. I like the mint green and the black. I think that's cool for Philly. Carolina, obviously, how do you not go with, Carolina blue socks. It just fits with them. Boston is a little out there, but I remember the admin team and I, when we were in Discord, we were talking about making the uniforms for this year. I was like, man, if we could somehow like try to make the uniform, try to make the jersey itself to be like the American flag. How can we do that? How can we make an entire jersey the flag? So we were like, well, what about like maybe the pants are the stripes, like red and white, and the jersey's like blue, just solid blue? No, let's flip it. Red and white striped jersey with pinstripes with just blue pants. We're like, oh my god, it works. I don't know, Boston's cool. They're different, but it's the American flag. Like that's what they do. That's what they wear.
One ball, one strike.
Who else is cool to me? San Antonio is pretty basic. You just got white jersey, red pinstripes. Nashville's pretty basic, pretty classic look for Nashville. The swing are a little retro. You got a little retro look. The maroons are pretty classic. They don't really rock the boat too much with their design. White on white. The maroon red. A little beige in there. With creamy beige. What else we got? Thinking like NL Central, NL West. You got Seattle. Seattle I kind of toned back a little bit. They actually wore black uniforms. Look at that cut fastball by some more. Man, he's pitching good. He's pitching good, man. Through the 4th inning, through the 5th inning, looks like. He's got one more batter here, Mario Mazza. Zamora's been so good that he's got me to talk about something else. Who else is cool? I always thought Columbus was classy, but they were one of the cooler, like, uniforms. Black and red, you can't really go wrong with black and red. Chicago is pretty sweet with the baby blue and the red that pops. Chicago breeze. San Diego's a little bit different. They've got that red. They got that orange. They're orange, like some kind of red and black. I kind of like that color combo. Kansas City, the Monarchs. That's just based on the actual team, old team, the Negro League team. So it's kind of a shout out to that historic team. OKC is an interesting team. They got black uniforms with they got black on black with that light blue. The Cyclones. They're kind of a team that doesn't get a lot of love. They haven't really done too much. Oh yeah, we got to check on Strasburg. We got to check on Strasburg. Make sure that he's not warming up. Oh God, he is. Get him out. Get him out of here. No, sit down. Go away. Zanetti. We want Tupman and Zanetti apparently. We got to keep watching out for that. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Cyclones have a great colorway. Oh, gee, here's CC Chavez. Change up off of McDreamy. And, hey, we got runners on the corners now. After this pitch, I got to check again. And I don't mean to be a pain with this, but we definitely got to get this right. We cannot have Strasburg in the game. He's warming up again. Go away. I think what we're going to do... I think what we're going to do... I think what we're gonna do is after this batter, I think we're gonna get a replacement. Yeah, that's gonna do it for McDreamy. That's gonna do it. Janil's off the wall. Run's gonna come home, maybe 2, possibly. No, it is 3-1. Janil Rivera is he's just a man amongst boys, dude. He's on a comeback tour to win the MVP this year. Cut him mid-game. All right, so hey, it looks like we got Tupman and Skarsgård in, so I think we might be okay. Let's just keep. He doesn't have an out. I think this is gonna be his last batter. What do we got here? Yeah, I don't think I get. I don't think I can Novocaine. I don't think I can. Because I think it follows with the 3-batter minimum rule. Like once a pitcher comes in, he's got to throw against 3 batters. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, good point there, Josh. I could do that. Could pinch hit Strasburg initially. Yeah, pinch hit him out. I don't know, but that's the thing. Can you pinch hit a pinch hitter? Or does he have to at least see a pitch? We'll find out. Run's going to score here. I think that now that we have 1 out here, I think that is going to do it for Devin McDreamy. I'm gonna make the call here. I'm gonna make the call. Nope, I didn't want to do that. They're warming up Strasburg again. God dang, stupids. So let's is Skarsgård warm yet? Yes. So do we want Tupman or do we want Skarsgård? I think we're gonna go with Skarsgård. So here we go. So Skarsgård at the minimum has to go 3 innings. Since we are in a situation now, we are in the 5th inning. Nope. Bullpen. And we are going to go with Ijaz. All right. So, I mean, at least Skarsgård's going to get 1 out and another out. He could give up a hit here to De La Cruz or at least somebody. That's his 3. And then we'll reassess if Strasburg is up there pitching again. Does the Euro team have the tallest bullpen? I think so, probably. Yeah. Oh my. That's a 2-run shot. Skarsgård gives up the 2-run bomb, and Latin America, that was a moonshot. 440. I think it's safe to say that Europe has lost control of this game at that point now. Yeah, I should have done that, Josh. I should have looked at that. That's what we should have done, and then he'd never come into the game. But let's not take away from De La Cruz's home run here. 440. An absolute blast. You're just hoping at this point that you can get through this inning and get out of the 5th. Ground ball here to Mikey. He's got it. One more batter to get. There you go. So he was the MVP last season, George Ariano.
Ball, that's out. One ball, 2 strikes.
Kook, I gotta say you set this up perfectly so far. NA versus LA on match day 3. Yeah, well, you can give credit over there to Portugal.
Count is 3-2.
Give credit where credit's due. Give that to Portugal. He came up with the schedule. So shout out there to Port. That will be a walk, and I'm going to make sure that you know who isn't coming into the game. There he is again. What if we... What if we put Strasburg out there in left field? And then just replaced him. It's not like Mario's probably the weakest player on the team. Then I just don't have to deal with it. Strasburg will be playing out of position at left field. Are you sure you want to place Mario Mazza with Strasburg? Yes. And then we are going to replace Strasburg with Drago. We're going to give Drago a shot. Because now I just got rid of Rico's guy. Let's put Drago out there in left field. There we go. That's one way to work around it. At this point too, I want to see Lorenzo get into the game. I want to see him live. I want to see him live. See him pitch against these guys. See what he's going to bring to the table for New Orleans one day. Yeah, Aaron, I'm definitely going to get everybody in for Europe because this is 6-1 game. They're going to have to prove to me in the next like 2 innings or something like that they can score some runs. And if they can't, then the subs are coming in. Because it just looks like Latin America's got this under control, like big time. All right, so that's the end of the 5th inning, but it came at a cost for Europe. The big 2-run shot. McDreamy gave up a bunch of hits. And it got him to that point, so...
Nope. That's inside.
Let's do the... Things are saying here, let's get a bet this game too. Yeah, we can get a bet.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Let's think. Let's think. Let's do a final, like an in-game spread type bet. Do you think that Europe is going to score more than 1 run? It'll be a yes or no, you know? Do you think they're going to score more than 1 run? You basically have 3 more innings to go. You got 4 innings left. 6, 7, 8, 9. Are they going to score more than 1 run? You can put as many channel points up for bet. Max of 50. Again, just if you get it right, you get double that. You get it wrong, your points come to me. Oh! Well, there it is. That didn't last long. That didn't last long. Freddie Altoro. You guys like Freddie Altoro yet? He helped you guys out. Those of you that said yes, which basically everybody did here. Nobody said no. You got yourselves more points. Look at that. More channel points. Boom. Look at that, man. Dude, he got on top of that thing, too. That's some serious power for Freddie Altoro, dude. Like, Wisconsin, right now, he's down to the AAA level. I think Wisconsin might need to seriously think about giving him the call. They do have another catcher, by the way, Kai Souza Barbosa. It might be Chow, actually. Chow. C-A-I-O. Might be Chow. Chow Souza Barbosa. I think he's like in the mid-80s. So, I mean, he'd be the clear-cut starter, but at least Altoro might be able to play a little bit. It's a tough call because you need him to get at-bats. You need him to progress down at the AAA level. I mean, he would progress a lot. He'd be able to start. But it can be said as a backup catcher, like, you don't have a lot of pressure on you either. You can just literally learn how to manage a pitching staff. Kind of like playing backup quarterback. Being a backup catcher is kind of like being a backup quarterback. I don't know. Tough call for Wisconsin. Easiest 50 of my life.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
War Thunder says, thank you, Freddie. Well, I think it might be safe to say that this game,
Ball, man.
I mean, it's 4 runs, anything can happen, but so much for that prediction that I had that was going to be back and forth, and this would be the better game. Remember that? Remember when I said that? This would be the better game of the 2 that we watched. Yeah, not so much right now. 2 hits for Europe. All right, let's see how Skarsgård does here.
0-1.
Good couple pitches there to Neptune St. Clair. They got Ragnar coming in. I do want to see Ragnar too. Got a couple guys in here, rookies for Europe that I'd like to see some action. Skarsgård is a pitcher from Norway. He pitches now for Michigan. He's actually one of the better pitchers in the organization, so I'm interested in seeing how he does, because he's a tough call too. They've got their staff ready to go, and he's not. He would not be a starting 5 guy. He'd be a bullpen guy. So you want to be careful, especially in the show. Like, I don't just say that. I say that for storylines. Like, you want to be careful with the young guy and don't break his confidence. But like in the show, if he's underwater, if you stick players up there, they're underwater, and their performance struggles, like they're actually not ready,
That's ball 2.
they'll start to regress. So you do have to have a little balance there of like having guys in your minor leagues just kind of marinate for a little while. Sometimes it makes sense to call them up, like, you know, like you're 75 overall, like get up on the big league team. But you know, it's just like in real life. They need at-bats, they need playing time, they need to be able to compete. They can't come up there and struggle. If they start struggling, they don't do anything. They actually start to regress. So that's kind of how I manage in my franchises anyway. 3-2. Got him. Bendito 1 for 3 on the game today. Skarsgård actually settling down there after that big 2-run home run. Not the pitch you wanted to miss with right there? My hesitance saved me. I was about to say no, but it took a while to think and immediately hit a home run. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Aaron Chavez wants CC Chavez to go yard. He's down 0-2. Fastball high and in. Hitting 89 is the fastball, unless I'm dyslexic. Yep, 89. For Gunner's size, he should throw a lot harder. You'd think. 1-2. Base hit. Look at CC Chavez. That's what I'm saying, man. You can't throw him low. He goes from A to B. You just can't really throw him that way. He's a very downhill swing. Very linear hitter. All right, Janil Rivera is coming up. They had his player model wrong, too. He doesn't wear the high socks. So this is a matchup now. You've got Janil. Really good hitter. He could bust this thing open. Skarsgård got to be careful right here, though. They have some history, though. You got to think. Skarsgård pitches in the NL West for Vancouver. Janil out there in LA for a couple seasons. You got to think that they faced off against each other a couple times. 0-2 pitch, fly ball, right field. Karev's got it, and that's the end of the inning for Latin America. All right, let's get an update here on our pitching. We're in the 7th. Patrick Rush is out here. He's definitely not thrown 3 innings, so he can still go. CC bonking the ball. CCB bonking. All right, we've got how many innings left? 7, 8, 9. 2, 4,
3 balls, 1 strike.
5. They have 5 innings left. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top. If, of course, Europe can make a comeback, then we'll get 6. But at this stage, probably not likely.
The third baseman, number 99, Mikey.
So give me some feedback here, guys. Are you enjoying the GGC thus far? Do you think it's a cool concept?
All ones the count.
I think in the next couple of seasons, look at Mikey Porter here, deep drive out to right. That's a surefire double there for Mikey Porter, even though he's a big, slow guy. Got it. A better throw to come in from right. I think he would have been out, but tough throw to make either way. I am enjoying the GGC. I love it.
Ball, that's out.
I can't think of anything like off the top of my head, like any like format that might be better for this. I do like, even though it's a little bit longer, I do like the no quick counts for this.
1 and 1.
I think though when we get into like the Gold Series and any other live streams, I think we do have to put quick counts on still.
That's inside.
Especially if we're doing multiple games in one stream, then might want to do that. But if we do one game, like a game of the week or something,
3 balls.
then, you know, like SimGod was telling me, this slider set works better without quick counts on. And I didn't want the GGC to be this, you know, like we're not using the sliders the correct way type thing. Like when we do our games of the week, once we get in the regular season,
Counts 1 and 0.
when we have one game, like it'll make, you know, 1 hour game, we'll be fine.
Hey.
like a gold series or a postseason video where you're doing like multiple games, like we got to get through that stuff. So I think quick counts have to get turned on for that. Other than that, I mean, I would love to have more custom players get into this GGC. But I mean, there's still a lot of CPU generated guys that are pretty good. So it was hard to leave them out in favor of like some custom guys that probably aren't as good right now. And you definitely wanted to have a team for Europe, and you definitely wanted to have a team for Latin America to actually be able to compete with North America, because I mean, they're on paper they're the best team. But all right, let's get back into the matchup here. We got 1-1 pitch now. Vladimir Drago, his first at bat in gameplay here. The international prospect coming over. I think he might have been drafted. It doesn't matter. He's a rookie in the GGBL this year. And he's in a tough spot here. Lefty on lefty, bases juiced. I mean, a grand slam ties this thing. 1-2. Drago takes this. Two upcoming here to Drago, and it's a high fastball. Man, he's been patient. He's been looking for his pitch. So the youngster against the veteran Patrick Rausch. Let's see what happens here. Full count pitch, and oh, the changeup just caught the outside corner. Fourth strikeout here for Rush. He got the rook. He got him. So now it's veteran on veteran here. It's Sebastian Salvatore. He's got two little weak pop-outs. It's time to put a charge into this one. Lefty on righty. You like the matchup here.
Nope.
But now it's about the clutch factor. Europe, at this stage in the game, they absolutely need a big knock from Salvatore. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. Wasn't too decisive on that one. Check swing. But it's still 1-1. Still got a long ways to go in this at-bat. Next pitch upcoming here. 1-1 pitch. And Salvatore, fly ball to left, and that play will be made. Inning is over. Europe had a really good opportunity right there. But Salvatore, who in the past has really been one of the more clutch hitters across the league for those Iowa Reapers, one of the best offenses in the league, could not come through.
Your attention,
Yikes.
please. Now pitching. Dwight Softman. Leading off for Kansas City. The second baseman, Matt Kemper.
Shot was 3-run shot for Kane. I'd be curious to see if players flip regions, because some will be eligible for both. Yeah.
0-1.
Yep. Yeah, it could happen. Like, the more like countries that we can have. Obviously, with doing this for the first time, I wanted to make sure that we had like not a ton of teams, because I wanted to get. I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to do it back in GGBL 21, but as we know how that worked out, I got through 4 seasons and it was kind of dying off a little bit. But I always had the idea that I wanted to do like the actual World Baseball Classic and download the actual like Puerto Rico jerseys, the USA jerseys, like, because we still had major leaguers in that roster file, you know. So it would have been kind of cool to see, you know, Mike Trout playing with Bendito Ramriez and, you know, that kind of thing. KJ playing with Mike Trout would be kind of cool. But it just didn't happen, and so you know, you could have gone. You could have gone 2 different routes with this, with GGBL 23. Could have gone 2 different routes. I could have gone the same route with major leaguers mixed in with the custom guys, or you could go fully custom. And I kind of wanted to just do fully custom, and you know, maybe it cost me. Maybe it cost me some views. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I guess the point is that like the more custom guys that we can get down the road for this league from different countries, especially from different countries, I think we can build out more teams. You can actually get a Puerto Rico team. You can get a Venezuela team. You can get a USA team for sure. You can get a USA team. Get a Mexico team, Canada. But right now, I just don't. In this roster, I just don't have 26 players for every country. So, double play ball, got him. That's a huge play right there for Europe. They got to keep themselves in the game. I know it's 4 runs, but you got to hold them somehow. 4-run differential, you got to hold them. Novocaine fully custom is great. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. You know, I love the creative player thing. Because you can open the door to so much more. You know, with custom dudes. If I make a Twitter account for GGBL and I start posting like Mike Trout did this and blah blah blah, I don't know, it comes off weird. Like Mike Trout's the GGBL home run leader, blah blah. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't fit. Like the storyline doesn't make any sense, you know? Mike Trout no longer plays for the major leagues at 30 years old, or however old he is. He decided to quit Major League Baseball, or Major League Baseball disbanded, and now it's the GGBL, and like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. If you're selling people on the realism factor, it doesn't make sense. But hey, if like a 99, like Chris Peterson or James Monroe, Ricky Holberman, if those guys came over to the major leagues, they'd probably be like in the 80s, you know? Like it's all relative. Like if Shohei Ohtani came into this league, I'd have to make him a 99, and then I'd have to push everybody else down relative to Shohei Ohtani skill level. Like Shohei would have to be the best player. You know what I mean? Like these GGB, it's basically what the GGBL is it's like the XFL. That's what it is. Major League Baseball is still happening around us, but we're the B league. We're the B league by comparison. How long do we want to do the GGC? I'm gonna say like every 2 years. I think would be a good cadence for it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't see it like an every year thing for sure. I think maybe every 3 years. We could do that every 3 seasons. I mean, that way you actually have some roster turnover. You've got more custom. You got basically 3 years to build up custom players from different places around the world also. So, yeah. You got to think too, like I usually get maybe about, I don't know, 15 to 20 custom players every draft class. And then you've got the contests we run. You can win an international prospect, or you could just win a draft class player. You know, that draft class player can just be the same thing. Like you can have a guy from the DR, Venezuela, Canada. I mean, you can do whatever, but yeah. Basically, we'd have 3. If we did every 3 seasons, we'd have 3 more. We'd have 3 seasons of like grouping up all of these guys from different countries, and then we might actually in the second GGC we might be able to make more teams to get into this, which would be kind of cool. Every 2 years is good. Every 2 years is good enough to help progress custom players around the league. 1 is too short, 4 is too long. I think maybe the next time you do it, ask in the GGBL chat if anyone can fit in multiple places. Like I'll use the example from earlier. I would preface that Paniagua is from the U.S. and is Venezuela. Yeah, we would do the grandfather rule type thing. You know, like maybe even sometimes like somebody that's from the U.S. Like there was one dude, I think it was Daryl Vargas, the closer now. He was pitching out at Washington, and now he's with Colorado. I think he's one of the best closers in the league, but I think he's from, I forget where he's from. He's from the States, but his last name is Vargas. He's a Hispanic guy. So it's like, I mean, you could use the same rule as what the World Baseball Classic does, is like if you've had relatives that are from the homeland. Look at this play. Like, let's say that he was, you know, Moroccan or something. I don't know. He could play somewhere else. Which I'd like to get to, because when you do go to the player profiles and it says, like, oh, you're from Colorado. It's like, you're a Hispanic guy, but you're from Colorado. It's like, well, I could go play for Venezuela. Or like a guy with the last name of Zildasic. Like I think that's Polish. Like go play for a team out in Europe somewhere. You know, go play for Team Germany or something. I typed in Zildasic and it just keeps coming up with Zelda. No, I want Zildasic surname. Is it even a surname? Yeah, Zildasic. What is it? Poland. Yeah, there we go. Surname Zildasic is used at least 38 times in the last two countries, USA and Poland.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There we go. I mentioned that because there's a guy that was traded to the Knights from the Cardinals in that trade for Janelle. His last name is Zildasic. So just thinking of that, like, you know,
2 strikes.
he might have had a relative. Can we do one more bet before the game is over?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, let's do another one for thinking here. Let's see what happens here with Mazza. Yep, strikeout. Okay. So let's see what this next inning presents to us here. If we have a pitching change or all right, what do we got? I think what we need to do is I made a promise that we need to get Ferrari in the game, second base, third base, shortstop. So I'll have actually who's coming up to bat next? We're at the bottom of the 8th. I think Mazza was the last batter. Second, third, short, right. Which is crazy because that's all he plays is the top of the order. We could move Ferrari to third. That way he at least gets an at-bat.
Third baseman, number 45. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing.
And then we'll get, I think that's it. Lederman doesn't watch. Lolo Winton is just a guy. And Brolo. I have not heard from Brolo in quite a while. So, all right. Let's get my boy in the game now, huh? Let's get my boy, Lorenzo Zanetti. Okay, here's your bet. Here's your bet. Okay? Lorenzo Zanetti. He's got St. Clair, Bendito, and CC Chavez. Okay? Does Lorenzo Zanetti register a strikeout? If he gets 2, great. Gets 3, awesome. Even better, right? But does he get 1? Does he get 1 strikeout? You got to think. So his style, he's got a 79 slurve, cutter, circle change, and a 4-seam. He's kind of like that Tom Glavine. Like his top speed's an 88. Glavine was faster, I get it, but that's what he is. He's like a Jamie Moyer. Okay? So does my boy Lorenzo Zanetti register a strikeout? If he doesn't get one, you guys lose if you said yes. If you said no, he doesn't get one, you win. Okay, he's coming in. All right, this is my boy. This is who I won from finishing in the top 50% of the fantasy challenge. I'm going to pitch with him just a little bit. I'm not going to pitch in game, but I'm going to warm him up a little bit. Got the 4-seamer. Look at the control. Look at the control from Zanetti. Gotta get that slurve working a little bit. I like that cut fastball. He's got a little tight pitch. Yeah. Let's get that slurve working here. Yeah. He's got the good stuff, man. Lorenzo Zanetti. Let's go, baby. Look at that circle change. Yeah, windup's pretty cool, man. I like him. I like him. We can hit 89 as a top speed. Can he get to 90? Cannot. Slurve working one more time. Yeah, it's a tight little slurve right there, man. All right, Lorenzo, let's go. Here we go. Bets are closed. Here we go. Zanetti 789. Come on, baby. You're my dude.
That's a ball.
Don't get into trouble. Yes, I do. Save up some points to upgrade him. He's missing here a little bit, though. Kind of playing with fire here against Neptune. Look at that. Ah, come on, Lorenzo. You got to get the boys a strikeout. They said yes. Some people said yes. He's a little nervous, I think. He's a little nervous. Going up against... Wasn't he the playoff MVP? Oh, did he go?
What do you got?
No, he's going to walk Neptune. And now he gets Bendito. And then he gets CC. He gets CC Chavez after this. This might not end very well. Ooh, back-to-back slurves. I think I should have pitched. I think I should have pitched. What's he gonna draw up here? Let's circle change. What has he got? What's he drawing up here? Cutter. Just missed a little bit. Back-to-back slurves. Says Keneal's in the house. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, deep drive to center field. Liad's got it. 1 down. You know, if he gets a double play, the answer was no. But, you know what? But if he pitches in the... No, he would not be able to pitch in the bottom of the ninth anyway. So this is basically it for him. Unless Europe comes back. But
Did he go?
CC, they're going to say CC did not go. So I think, I mean, you just need, you need number 9 to get faced with 1 out. Yep, little pop up there. Okay, so he has one more chance is what I'm getting at. He's got one more shot to get that strikeout that y'all need him to get. And he's got to face Janelle Rivera. Oh, God. Home run and a double for Janelle. What's going to happen here? I don't like the matchup. Janelle. Oh, ground ball. Hey, Lorenzo. Lorenzo, he did it. He did it. A 68 overall pitcher. He got it done. He shut him down. But, unfortunately, the answer was no. He did not get a strikeout. His palms are sweaty. His knees... Sweaty knees, weak arms are heavy. Here's Giuseppe Ferrari. We haven't seen him in action a whole lot. But, you know, the last time that we saw Giuseppe was in Season 1's Prospect Showcase, I believe. I think he got the call-up at some... Did he get the call-up in year 2? I think I remember seeing him in action... That with all that red drip that he's got in that purple uniform for Iowa, but I can't really remember. So who won? Was it just Novocaine? Sports Gaming Josh. So we see the first of Goldie's prospects to be a pitcher. Yes, yes he is. Yep. Yep. So I had the chance with that 50, you know, however you finished in the fantasy challenge, got to finish in 50% of the group. You had a chance to get an extra prospect. You could either do international or you could do draft class. And I said international because I got to choose where he would go. So I took the hit on the overall because I wanted to choose where he would go. So he's for New Orleans. So I knew that they needed some pitching. So I wanted to get him out there. But yeah, he's got some ways to go. Like I actually upgraded him already in the offseason with the points that I won from the fantasy challenge. So I got him upgraded. He was a 65. He's now a 68. But yeah, he's got some ways to go. I'm also kind of waiting on Holberman from that 99 overall rating to get down below a 90. Because as you guys know, you can't upgrade anybody that's 90 or above. So I know eventually he's going to start losing some overall. So I gotta save some points up so I can stave off Father Time to get Ricky to play as long as possible. I should have made him younger. Honestly, should have made him younger. But it is what it is. I need another pitcher too. I want at least 2 starters. I got to get a guy that's like control, like Zanetti is, and then I got to get a guy that's a fireballer, you know. But unlike you guys, I don't have that many prospects. You know, I shouldn't say prospects, but players. You know. I got that second baseman Carson Vine. He's now playing for Nashville. I've got Neo Zamora. Actually, no. So Zamora was my guy. My first guy ever. He's from GGBL 21, left-hander. I don't know why I ever forgot about Zamora. Zamora's my dude. Just gotta like bypass that. So I got the Zamora, Zanetti, Holberman, Carson Vine, second base, and Walker Litzieri. I think that's it. I don't have a single outfielder, which I find crazy because I am an outfielder. So that's that might be the next one. Starting pitcher and outfielder might be the next one that I try to get. But I gotta earn it, just like you guys. I gotta earn it. I can't just give myself prospects whenever I want. So I gotta finish in the top 50% of of the fantasy challenge, man. Got to finish there. All right, let's get back into the action here. Full count, top 9. Portillo is still in the game. He's pitched a while. Little pop-up. King actually had a shot here to deliver a big blow, but can't get it done. So it is up to Vladimir Drago to keep Europe's hopes alive. And at this point, it's getting to be kind of chalk. We've got Latin America potentially winning this game. We've got North America winning game number 1 as well. So the teams that should have won are winning, and the teams that should have lost. A lot of people had Latin America at the number 1 spot. A lot of people had North America as the number 1 spot too. So this game number 2 is tomorrow night. Going to be pretty key to how game 3 shakes out. All right, 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to left. Drago can't get it done. That's all right because he's such a young dude, but Latin America will get the victory here. This one really was no contest. Dare I say it? Now you had the leadoff home run from Janelle. You had the response home run from King. Had that tie ball game in the first, and then ever since the second inning, it was Latin America the whole way. So 10 hits compared to 4 for Europe, and it's either that Latin America is really just that much better, but Europe has got some good players on their roster. Europe's got some good players. I still think that they're better than Pacifica, but 4 hits at the end of the day. 4 hits. You've got Karev, Porter, King with the home run, and then Altoro with the home run. So 2 solo shots for Team Europe. But other than that, there's a lot. I mean, not even a lot of strikeouts. 8 strikeouts in the game. They put the ball in play. They had 2 walks today, 2 from Liad. They just really kind of stalled out. The offense just really didn't wake up here. And that might just be a testament to Latin America's pitching. You know, Shevchuk goes 3 innings, 2 Ks, 2 walks. Kind of was bounced around a little bit. Devin McDreamy only went an inning and a third. 3 earned as well. And then you just look at Latin America's offense. You know, you had 5 walks in total. Only 3 strikeouts for Latin America. So, man, they just they make a lot of contact, dude. They make you pay. And 6 RBIs. 2 from De La Cruz, 2 from Janelle. It was a tough go for Europe's pitching staff for sure, and no pitcher went over 3 innings, so we're safe there as far as our rules are concerned. But Zamora will get credited with the victory here. He had a strikeout. Janelle actually had no strikeouts, which is kind of surprising. But you know, 2 good offenses. Just one pitching staff was better today than the other, and there you go. So Europe is on the books for a loss. So, guys, going into tomorrow night, I have something to show you really quick, something to preview for you here. Give me 1 second. Just so you guys kind of know like what to expect when we get into tomorrow night's stream, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time again. So, if you guys noticed, we had Snitker was the manager for North America. We had Gabe Kapler managing Europe, right, for San Fran. So on every franchise file, the same teams always open up against each other, right? They follow the real Major League opening day schedule. So San Francisco played New York, Atlanta played Washington, right? So for game 2, I got to change the matchups around because I don't want Atlanta playing Washington again. I don't know. It just makes sense in my head. Okay. So North America is going to be Baltimore. Boston will be Europe. Minnesota is Pacifica. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, we could use the same 4 teams and just make Atlanta Pacifica this Atlanta. You could make Europe this time, and Washington Latin. I don't know. Just makes more sense to me to do it this way. Don't freak out at me. But we will be playing in Mexico for game 2s, and we're gonna get North America, Europe, and Pacifica, Latin America. And again, so the reason why I'm doing this way is because inside of a franchise file, if I try to get Atlanta, who is North America, if I try to find on the schedule here, where are we? Got to find them somewhere here. If I had to try to find Europe somewhere, it's going to be all the way here to August 18th. So if I do that, then you've got hot streaks, you've got cold streaks, you got statistics that don't really mean anything. It just takes away from the immersion of it. So basically what I'm saying is I have to like restart this franchise file. Like I'll be exiting this and starting a new one, if that makes sense. So basically when we get into game 2 and when you get into game 3 in the next 2 nights, the statistics that you've seen, whoa, that was loud. Jeez. These statistics that you've seen, Rex 333, 1 RBI for Braden Leroy, like that's not, you're not going to see those stats going into the next 2 games. Records, you're not going to see that stuff. So I tried to make it work within one franchise file, but it's not going to work. So just wanted you to be aware of that before we go forward. So guys, that's it for the stream. Leave a like if you like this thing. It is 12:30 at night, and I'm Dunzos. I think you guys are too. I know Kook is. I want to see the chart, Kook. Do you have the chart? I want to see it. I want to see it. No playoff. Wow, I can't even talk. New playoff odds will be put in Discord. Okay, thank you, Kook. Aaron Chavez, I'm out, y'all. Good games. Game 1 chart had to be nuts. I think Latin America is just that good, especially behind Janelle on the mound. Yeah, no, for sure. Novocaine, thanks for the stream. Can't wait to see all the talk on Discord and what will be next. Yes, I agree with that. It was fun. It was fun. Game number 2. I think those ones will be pretty good. North America and Europe might, if Pacifica can take North America to the final inning, I think Europe stands a better chance against North America than they did against Latin America. I think that one's going to be pretty tight. Pacifica against Latin America, I think that one might be a blowout. But we'll see. We'll see. We thought Pacifica North America would be a blowout too, and it wasn't. Let me preview those games to you, by the way, because I think what we'll probably get Monroe against Europe. I think with that offense, I think you have to do that. Or do you save James? You might have to save James Monroe, to be quite honest with you, because you get North America gets Latin America in game 2 of Wednesday night's stream. So against Europe, who's a tough team, you could go with Luke Nettles, honestly, because Cheltenham already pitched, Peterson already pitched. Nettles is he's pretty good for Carolina. Has a lot of losses, but does he pitch good, man? Whip's pretty solid, quality start pitcher. I think he might be the guy. You could throw Satchel out there, but he got lit up last year early. I don't have a lot of confidence in him. He's on my shit list. You could go with Jared Cherry too. Cherry's been money. He might be a guy to get you 3 innings, because again, that's all you need. You just need 3 innings, 3 clean innings. Choi, He went 16-3 last year. He pitches pretty dang good too. 21 quality starts. You might go Choi, to be honest with you. Get a little two-way player action going too. We'll have to decide on what that matchup's going to look like, but I think that's what we're going to do for North America. I think we avoid James Monroe. I think we use James Monroe 3 innings against Latin America. That's something that we have to see happen. But now as you preview Europe, you got to look at Europe's pitching staff. So they use Shevchuk, they use McDreamy. Against North America, I think they got to go with Elior. You got to use an Elior and strongman approach, I think. You could go with Franz, but he's got kind of a higher ERA. I probably wouldn't trust that one. Europe does get Pacifica for game number 3 on Wednesday. So maybe you save Franz for Pacifica. I think that's probably the better matchup because they do have a loss. So you probably have to throw your next best guys. So I'd probably go with Elior and strongman. A 3-inning approach there. I think that's what we're going to get for North America and Europe. Now for Pacifica, they get Latin America. We already saw a Castaneda-Warren matchup, so I think that this is when you got to go Fukumori and McClendon. So that's a pretty easy one to pick out. And then for the Latin America team, you had Janil and Zamora duo. So really, I mean, they could use all 3 guys. That's a tough call too, because against James Monroe, they get Pacifica next time tomorrow, so they might go with Burgos actually. They might go with a Burgos and like a Chacin mix, Burgos and Chacin mix, and then do a Humberto, Feliz, and Cora against Monroe. Probably smart. Your best 2 guys. Cora's a big game pitcher for Iowa. He's pitched really good for the last 2 seasons for those guys. Feliz has been good been solid, I guess, for San Antonio. I think that's the way you go for North America. So, yeah, those are your pitching matchups. That's your pitching breakdown, guys, for the next couple games, and we'll just back out of here, and that's it. So, guys, leave a like on the stream if you like this thing, and I will see you tomorrow night for more GGC action. Hopefully it doesn't take another 3 hours, but you never know. As always, guys, again, leave a like if you like this, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, and peace.